I got 10 reactions on Rose. Let's go. Wait. To whoever's on stream right now, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Achoo, achoo. Yo, thank you to the one viewer. I'll be drawing on stream right now. Oh fuck! I'm trying to sort out shit. Okay, please don't leave yet. I am. I need to set up shit. Wait. Give me a minute. Thank you so much to the one person who liked. Hi. Hi, LT boy 49430. Thank you for joining. I'm currently doing an art stream today. I can't get my face cam sorted out. I don't know how the fuck to do that, I'm gonna be honest. I was trying to do that for the longest. I was trying to do that for like 20 minutes and I gave up because I was saying stuff about capture cards. And I'm like, I can't do that. I don't know how I can't do that. Pretty sure that costs money. My god, my new stream isn't popping up. I can't even edit it. What the fuck? Please just stay here when I start like editing my stuff because I'm streaming from my phone right now. Seriously, I'm doing an art stream, bro. I'm doing an art stream, but I'm doing an art stream. Just bear with my tech issues right now. Indeed, seriously. No, I'm not. I can always do other stuff on stream after, but the people in my poll asked for an art stream, so I'm gonna be drawing and talking for like a few hours. Just give me a bit though. Oh my god. Oh my god, people are coming. What the fuck? Guys. I need to change my fucking title. Yes, I know. I need to say oh my god, why can't I see shit? Why is it not monetized? 14 people? Why the fuck are so many people coming? Yo, I need to start drawing. Say stuff. Hi guys, thank you for joining the stream. Thank you so much for joining the stream. I'm just finishing my drawing on stream. 23 people. Why are so many people coming? Yo, thank you so much for whoever's new to the stream. Art stream. So, oh hello there. Thank you for coming to the stream. Say hi in chat. Just give me stuff to talk about. Say it hi. Thank you. I'm just checking to see if my cam is on. Not my cam is on, if my mic is on. Because I'm streaming mobile right now, so it's really hard to do shit. I'm gonna be honest. Cause I'm used to streaming on my laptop, but today because I have to like show my my paper. I'm not streaming from I'm streaming from this. So yeah. So just ask me questions. Even though I am just living an art stream, I will obviously still check chat. I will talk. No, I'm like not one of those I'm not like one of those artists who like I'm not one of those artists who just like stays silent for 10 fucking minutes and doesn't say anything. I like talking when I draw. Oh my god, everyone's leaving. Bye, I'm leaving now. It's at midnight. What time is it for you guys? Because what time is it for you guys? It's like 11 p.m. for me because Malaysia, but yeah. Thank you for coming. Oh my god. Why is there no thing? going to just so basically I'm gonna rant about just random shit when I draw. I've had this drawing. I've had this drawing for like 3 weeks, but I've not been able to have any progress on it since like 2 weeks ago because I was busy doing YouTube stuff. I was really busy doing YouTube stuff. So I wasn't focused on drawing or art at all. Like I used to have an art account. Art was like my thing for a bit. But then I lost interest. Not because like hi bro. Hi. Oh my god, wait. Hi, thank you for joining. The people asked for an art stream. This is so different. This is so fucking different from my like production streams and shit. But there's no voice, there's no face cam either. We're working on that one too because you need a capture card for a face cam, and I don't have the budget for that right now. Going to skateboard before it's fun like is real. Oh my god, this is so fucking funny. This is so fucking funny, but like I was like a clean girl when I was first doing the when I was first actually doing art stuff. So I was like, oh my god, why so many people coming to the art stream? Does everyone like does the YouTube like art streams or some shit? This is the most amount of stuff I've got, like even more than the production streams, and I'm a music channel. I was like one of those like basic clean girls thing in like 2020 when I first got into it. Not clean girl, no, that was a 2022 thing. I was like a soft girl, which is so funny to imagine now because that is so opposite of who I am. But I would post myself with like a bunch of like beige stuff. I would put like those angel stuff. I would put like golden owl filters. It was really funny because that's not me at all now. I don't even know how this happened. So I need a pen. So real quick, guess one of the rainbow stuff. You're sounding muffled, dog. Oh lord, how bad is it? If it's bad, I might end the stream and I might start it again. I might end the stream and I might start it again. How bad is it? I think it's because the mic is like away from. It's cause the mic. It's cause I'm streaming from my iPhone mic. It's like the mic is in. And there you go, better. How good was that? Wait. Oh, actually, you know what? Wow, it's so beautiful. Thank you. I actually have a really bad idea as for how I can do the art stream. I'm going to hold it up and I'm going to shade because I think that's the best way I can get the mic, both the mic issues fixed and also like generally the issues with what is that called? The issues with the webcam not showing. Because like when I was propping it up with my tripod, which not even really a tripod, it's like those little like cheap phone stands. I got in 2022. I haven't done anything with it yet. Like it is falling apart, but like I'm still using it because it's like still working. So I'm going to like stop using it only when it breaks. So yeah. Okay. Where's my I need to add some like highlights to this. JPEG music video remind me of Jamie XX Gosh video. Don't know why. I don't see it at all. That I don't know why either. Like I don't know why either. Those are like two completely different videos for me. Is it like cause of the amount of people? Like both of them had like a lot of like marching and shit. But I think Jamie XX did a lot more tastefully. JPEG's version is just like let's get naked women shaking ass. The marching shit. Yeah, that's what I thought. but like JJ is a lot bigger, obviously. Oh my god, wait. Hello, Gab. I thought you would make a digital art stream. Okay. The reason why I'm doing a traditional art stream is because my main medium is traditional art, but I do digital art and traditional art. If I wanted to transition to digital art, I'm going to make it a different stream, I think, because it's a different process. I mean that I'm gonna be honest, doing digital art will be much fucking easier than doing traditional art because with this whole screen, because I have to like oh god, that's exactly why I have to like. It's really hard to show traditional art. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how the traditional artists do it. I think maybe it's because they have a lot of styling money. I'm gonna be honest. But thank you to everyone who joined. You know, I'm really fucking surprised. I'm really surprised that this won in the poll. I was expecting like production stream to like win at a landslide. Like I'm not sure if people really like. I'm not sure if people really like seeing the art in like the last video, or if I got like a bunch of people tuning into my art because I showed it or because I plugged my art Instagram. But it won by 70 to 30. And now 30 was for two other things. I was really shocked. But like, I was pleasantly shocked because I was like, oh, interesting. Maybe people had the novelty of seeing like an essay tuber making art streams. Making art streams because I don't think there's anyone else doing that. So wait. I wonder how many people in this how many people do the sketchbook tour. I will soon. I will happily do it. I will happily do it soon. I'm going to just finish this bit. I'm just going to finish this bit. I need to find that one I need to find that one like pen that one fucking ballpoint pen I was using for it. But oh wait, I was in the process. Someone got me like these gel pens. I'm just gonna use these. Oh, these fucking suck. No offense to the person that gave me this, but okay, wait. Oh god, where did it go? Hello. I had one. Oh, there it went. Yes, this one Faber-Castell like ballpoint pen. It's too close. I agree. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is on me. This is on me because I really because I'm using like a really short tripod. I'm gonna actually pull my camera up. This is my tripod I'm using to show it right now. So I really don't know how I'm gonna make it any further. Yeah, exactly. Any closer, to be very honest. Is there any way I can rig it up? See how low budget these streams are. When I get famous, some of the monetization money is gonna be used to improve shit. Oh my god, you can't even see shit now. Hello. This is a very different stream for me. I'm kind of I feel a little out of my element. I mean, I always do draw, but it's the first time drawing for stream. And make it landscape, I guess. Okay, this is the closest thing. I think this is the best. I think this is the best thing. I think this is the best angle I have. Yeah. Oh, that is way better. You're right. Oh shit. Now it's showing it upside down. Fuck. Faber-Castell made best pen on God. So true. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. It's in the wrong orientation. Oh lord. Oh my god. I had my wait. So basically what I like to do for shading in these drawings is I like doing like cross like this 3D cross hatching on top of markers and color pencils, kind of to blend colors out at the very end to give the edges like a soft fray. Oh my god, why is it looking like that? Give it like a soft fray. Bro, it's upside down. Fuck! Oh my god, why is my plant covering? I can't do this. Oh my god, we got it! We finally got it. I'm crying. Like, I'm actually, like, I'm going to cry. Oh my god, let's fucking go! The tech issues are over. At this point, this is like a staple for my streams. This is why I always edit the first 10 minutes out when they actually go out to be watched after the stream ends. When I do my sketchbook tour, I'm gonna have to manually hold my phone up. This is why a digital art stream would have been easier, but like digital art, I'm slightly worse at digital art unless I do like some photo bashing thing. But then you're gonna have to see the weirdest stuff for photo bashing because my photo bashing stuff are very much like process art pieces. How do I describe my art style? I don't know honestly because I mean like in terms of the content because I have like a lot because it's very bright and it's very influenced by like internet stuff. You'll see this more with the other stuff in my sketchbook. You're more over about it. I like calling it like webcore or internet or like post internet. Like okay, it's not like post internet is not like stupid like the post rap stuff. It's just all about internet. But I like describing my style also as like very colorful, very vibrant, very colorful, very vibrant, pretty detailed as well. I would say I'm definitely very focused on like landscape stuff and backgrounds. But I have no idea how else I describe it personally. Wait a minute. I feel really dumb now. Why did I not I'm going to switch the camera angle again. Why am I showing you my right hand when I'm right-handed? Yeah, you can actually see the thing now. Yeah, why the hell did I not do this earlier? So, I'm going to pick a random topic now. I'm gonna pick a random topic now until I finish until I finish the shading for this robot. After that, I'm gonna move out. Say hi, hi. I'm actually a professional artist. No doubt, by the way, your art looks cool for sure. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I appreciate that a lot, and that's also really cool. Wait a minute, are you the artist that followed me the other day? Like, yeah, are you the artist that followed me the other day? Because I'm pretty sure I followed you back. You made some really cool stuff. Peggy responded to Earl, bro, I can't. My goat is corny AF. Oh my god, thank you for hard launching what is the first rant topic for this stream, which is JPEG Mafia derogatory. Firstly, I wanna say that even though I'm not even really a fan of Earl Sweatshirt's music like that, like okay, I don't mean it's bad. I don't mean it's bad. Oh my gosh, the things are played on. Hi, excuse me. I mean like I don't mean the music is bad. I just mean like it's not I mean I'm not super crazy about it as like some people are. Like I see some people saying like he has the best discography in rap. I don't exactly agree with that, but I like him. But oh my god, the way Earl Sweatshirt is approaching this very one-sided beef or like I don't even fucking know what it is, call out is so funny. He's like, oh, I make music with my friends. Derogatory. Like that's so funny. That's like objectively funny. Like come on. Even if you are really like a JPEG Mafia glazer and like you would die for JPEG Mafia, you have to admit that's funny. And the funny thing is, the funniest shit about it is that JPEG, you can't even tell if they're being serious or not. If they're being serious or not. Like maybe they're just both like on call with each other, like, hey bro, you know what would be so funny if we like bait our fans into thinking we're beefing and they like planned it together for promo. I think that would be really funny. I don't think Earl is the type of person to do that though. I feel like that if that was the case, that would have been JPEG's idea. And I still think it's a little corny. It feels like some kind of like high school, college drama, fake drama kind of thing for like your friends. Not like two grown rappers doing that. I love Earl's music, but that man made East. Ain't no shot he has the perfect discog. I my unpopular take is that I actually quite like East. I don't even mean this ironically. I mean like I think the beat being so cool goofy actually fits the subject matter really well. Cause like Earl is like really, really venting. It's like super serious, and you're getting this goofy beat. It's like it feels like he's like in the joke in a way. Peggy always beefing with people when he about to drop some shit. So true. Hello. Yeah. East is a good song, the perfectly piece thing. I'm glad people agree with that actually. Oh my gosh. I remember in 2023, I'm not sure they're still doing this, but like in 2023, people were like really hello. What's up with the sparkles? That's so funny. Hey, didn't you call my top 10 albums trash and called me a grifter on the title video? Why are you here? No, not chasing you out though. I just find it funny. So usually I like to spend a year diving into art forms. Like I've done it with movies, graphic design, and now it's music. And you're so knowledgeable about it, which made me tune into your streams. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. And also I find it super cool. Like I won't consider myself like a graphic designer. I do design stuff. Like I design a lot of the posters behind me and stuff like that. Like I design a lot of like music stuff. I do photo bashing stuff. But I don't like I don't calling myself a graphic designer. Movies I like movies, but I wouldn't say I really got into them. I watch like the surface level stuff, but I like movies in the art form. I'm looking to get into them more. Music is definitely like my main thing. My second main thing is like music. I have taken a bit of a step back from not music. My second main thing is like drawing and shit and art in general. But I took a bit of a step back for YouTube and music stuff. Show me the posters you design. After I shade this, definitely that is also going to be a part of the room tour, and unless I like share my screen or something like that. But like a lot of the posters in my room is stuff I design. Unfortunately, I don't have my face cam on me now, so I can't like be like, yeah, that's the poster I should design. That's the poster I design. Gabs, what's your thoughts on the logo community? Sorry if it sounds random. Wait, what do you mean logo community? Sorry, sorry, I have no idea what you mean. Got cert in 2D animation, then will not happen. I didn't draw like that since it was 2021. I hope you can get back into it soon. I never did learn how to animate, but I really respect animators because it takes a lot of effort. The most I ever got with animating was like animatics, where you put like tiny frames, where you like conjoin the frames and stuff, and like it's a completely different skill. Cannot animate to save my life. Shit, that's lit as fuck. Thank you. Oh my god, the lighting is fucked. Basically, there's like a fandom dedicated to logos of company brands, TV stuff like that. What the fuck? Okay. Wait, okay. I've never heard of never heard of them in my life. Secondly, fandom is funny. You mean like they design like fan like edits of it? Or what? Like logo designers, yeah, I think I'm graphic design. I mean you're Malaysia, you heard the
horror stories these studios do. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh my god. Animation studios in general is always overwork and underpay their employees and just is really bad. Hi, this is amazing. I'm making some music and this is great. And this is great to put up on another screen. Thank you. Thank you. You know, when I first started streaming, actually, I was always thinking about, past like when I was doing the production streams, when I was doing like just me yapping streams, I always thought to myself, oh, am I making like I feel like this would be pretty good second stream content because I liked this streamer a lot. I used to like go to her streams all the time when she did it, when she came on live, and this was back when I took A levels, so I was like studying for math and economics and psych and stuff. I took 3 A levels, so not as bad as some people, but it was still really bad. And there was a streamer, KXK, and she would stream for like 5 hours straight, and she would always stream when I was active because our time zones worked really well. And she always used to be in the background when I studied, and I think she's the reason why I did well because oh my gosh, I was so motivated. I would like stop streaming. I would stop doing the past papers. When I would stop doing the past papers, I'll put the streams on low volume when I was like when she would finish streaming, and because the streams were so long, it was really helpful. Yeah. This was like near the end though. That's why I could listen to the streams and also do the work because it was like kind of like embedded second nature for me at that point. Bro, the girl on the MC Lodo slash so has way better than 2000 Facebook low. Is that how the local community talks? Oh my god, it is. That's so funny. I'm sorry. Like logo design is really underappreciated and really overlooked nowadays of how like minimalist everything is. So you know what? Kind of beautiful. A bit newer to your channel, but I've been loving your videos and I love your drawings. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, actually. How do you mean like new? Like you just came from the Chronically Online music video, you came from Volks Guys, or you came from like slightly before that? Wow, this already looks amazing. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm so fucking low. Oh, I made a tiny mistake there. See, this is the fun thing about doing like a mostly like pen based thing, gel pen especially and highlights. You just like go over stuff, including bad liner. Just go over gel pen. Okay, wait. I still need to shade this. You know the really funny thing about using this one Faber-Castell ballpoint pen as my main way of shading these drawings is that happened by pure accident? Cause I didn't used to do this. Most of the time I would use like highlighters and stuff, but one day I ran out of highlighters. And then I decided, okay, since I've run out of highlighters and color pencils don't have the same effect, what if I just use my ballpoint pen? And then I was like scratching it a little bit because I was kind of irritated. I was like, what the fuck? This looks awesome. And then it's been a staple of my style since. How long does it take to get something like this done? Okay, it really does depend. I would say between like 10 to 15 hours. It depends on the complexity of the shading though. Something like this, because it's like a robot and has a lot of like different tiny details, probably like 15 hours. It's so beautiful. Thank you. So you make posters. What are some of the best album covers in your opinion? Let's hear it. Oh, that's funny. I was thinking of making a video about it, but funnily enough, I want someone else's video about album covers, but not directly related to album covers, but I can't spoil it. Some of my favorite album covers: Atrocity Exhibition, Danny Brown's. The reason why it's one of my favorites, like this is a kind of basic pick for best album cover, one of my favorite album covers, but the reason why is because it's really simple. Actually, like it is Danny Brown's face just like distorted, and there's like halves and shit, and the color, and it's meant to depict him like a druggy portrait of him. But it's so iconic with the black text around it as well. Like it's such an iconic cover. It's especially great for me because I have actually like made other album covers in the style of Atrocity Exhibitions. Title Memory XO. That's definitely one of my favorite covers as well. That is so hard. Like him in the middle of the ocean like that, and then like him in the middle of the ocean like that, the color palette, the shell on his DJ set. There's so much attention to detail. Electronic album covers are also just generally fucking cool. Like I Love My Computer by Nina Girachi's cover, also amazing. I love again how many details there is, how the cover perfectly fits the music, how many like you zoom in, there's more details. So cool. What else do I really like? This okay. MIA's Maya cover. I do not have the covers on me right now and I cannot share my screen because I'm showing my like camera. But I hope if you don't know the cover, you're searching it up. That cover is so cool. She is like, for lack of a better word, it's very internet core. Like the album cover not only sounds like the music, but perfectly represents the overstimulated state that the internet can put people in. And she was like really ahead of the curve on that. Same like Childish Gambino. I mean, Dev Grips was also making stuff about the internet. I would love to have her design the concept album cover. Thank you. I remember my uncle when I was showing him some of my what is that called? My art pieces from like 2024. He said something that really stuck with me that was that my drawings looked like album covers. And I took that as like a huge compliment because I was like, yes, that's exactly what I'm going for. I'm going for like these super like maximalist things that can really like, I described it as like filling a page and like something that can really stand out on an album cover. Something really specific. Wow, 10 to 15 hours inspirational. Thank you. To be honest with me, the reason why I can take that long for for doing stuff like this and not give up is because I just really enjoy the process of it. I like being able to sit down and just draw. And I do admittedly draw kind of slow. But that's also because I have a lot of details and like this whole like line sketchy thing. No, like layering to it as well. That's why I came from your top 10 albums video because I like seeing people's lists, especially if they have albums I love in it, because I like hearing other people's reasonings and why they like it. Thank you. I like that video a lot, even though it is an anomaly for me because like I normally do not make list videos. I did enjoy making that my top 10 albums video because I also generally like seeing a lot of people's top 10 albums videos. And like, here's the thing with lists. When you see lists of like my top 10 albums and stuff like AOT or Radio Music, most of the time they will leave the top 10 albums there, they'll just put the score and dip. Why I wanted to make it a video is because I wanted something that like quick my top 10 albums, so like people who are like regularly watching the video idea of my taste, see how I if they like the music I listen to, then they can dish comments. And I also like the thing I did where I like ask people to put that list because I have to admit I got some really good recommendations from people's lists. I was like shocked actually. Like I was shocked by how varied the lists were. I was very pleasantly surprised because another artist I liked shared his favorite albums, and then the people in the comments were mostly sharing that same like Tyler Kendrick, Kanye list, which is fine. But if you're sharing a list video and you want to get recommendations, they're not very recommendations. You get me? Oh yeah, speaking of MIA, I love the new album. What? You're the first person I've met that actually said that. What the hell? I wanna hear why you love the album. I don't even mean it in a demeaning way. I mean it in like a very, very, very curious way. I thought it was better than people give it credit for. But at the same time, I wouldn't say I loved it. I would say it's just better than people give it credit for, which is like a 5 out of 10 for me. Because like on one hand, like it is actually not a bad gosh. It is not a bad like album for her. It's not that bad. Like, sure, it's some of the singing is a bit rough, but like I think she did the Christian rap thing a lot better than I thought she would. But she's made a lot better. John Hopkins Immunity album cover is my favorite as well. It's a microscopic art piece and on how certain chemical reactions, how they change color. Wait, let me search that real quick. Oh yes, this album cover. Oh wait, I haven't listened to the that album, but I actually do really like the cover. It caught my attention. No, I didn't, bro. It's not the worst thing for me to see. Oh my god. Actually, I get you. I also get you on that a little bit. Like some of the tracks. I mean, like it's not a hype album. I unironically like the interludes though. I'm sorry. People were clowning on it, and I kind of get it, but at the same time, I think they are pretty interesting conceptually because it's like, oh, seven trumpets of revelation, cool. She didn't do much of it though. Not Alpha Christianity. I wish artists when they pivoted into Christianity that they still kept making good music because I think there is really a lack. I think there is really a lack of good Christian music. There's a huge lack of good Christian music. I was thinking about this the other day, ironically, after church, and I was trying to think of good Christian albums. I mean, not albums. Like it can be projects too. It can even be songs. Kendrick Lamar is technically Christian music. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of like Good Kid, Mad City. I was thinking Mr. Morale to a certain extent. I mean, in the Good Kid, Mad City story, it's literally like he literally got saved by God, but he got baptized. So like, very Christian. I was also thinking The Waters by Mick Jenkins. That's a mixtape though. I was thinking some stuff off The College Dropout. I mean, that's pretty obvious. And what else was I thinking good Christian music? As much as I want to call I Laid Down My Life for You good Christian music because of the cover, some of the biblical references, I think he was clearly using religion as a metaphor rather than it being religious music. Also, I asked to suggest some album on your Discord today. Out of all the recs I got, I did like the MIA album, which you suggested. Thank you. One of my favorite albums of all time. It's Proto Jesus and its themes of the internet as well as how it is used as a tool of government surveillance and just the effects of it in general are super ahead of its time. And I honestly wish MIA made more industrial stuff like that instead of it being a one-off. I mean, she had some semblance of that in her next album, but I don't know. I just kind of wish it went full industrial. Maybe collab with Def Grips. I'm kidding. Def Grips do not do collabs. Acid Rap, Chance the Rapper. Oh, hello, Mohammed. Oh my god, I fucking forgot about Chance the Rapper. I don't even mean this in a demeaning way. I just kind of forget about him. Yeah, that too. Oh my god, the robot's getting shaded. Let's go. Or like the humanoid. Jesus Forgive Me, I'm a Thought is a Christian album. That song is so funny to me. I remember that song is so funny to me. I mean, like the title, not the actual song. I wish JPEG Mafia did stuff like that. Did stuff like that. I'll be honest. That song is still genius to me conceptually, and also just how it sounds. It sounds so weird. It sounds genuinely kind of weird and like it was in its own different lane. That's the thing I don't really like about the stuff from JPEG like 2025 plus JPEG Mafia. It just sounds like kind of hardcore hip hop. It doesn't sound like boundary pushing anymore. My 30 minute of silence goes hard when you listen to other stuff instead. Do you listen to the whole? Unironically, did anyone listen to the full 30 minutes of silence? There's actually a bonus track at the end, but it's not even really a track. It's just kind of her singing to nothing in her harmonizing, and then it ends the album on that. No, no, no is also very Christian of Peggy, and God Loves You is also very Christian. Love that song. It's called God Loves You. It surely is so Christian. Such a holy song. Oh my god, this is actually this cross hatching is working out very well. Also, oh yeah, here's my funny other thing about JPEG. I'm gonna be ranting about JPEG Mafia a lot of this stream. I was almost gonna call this stream like art stream ranting about JPEG Mafia endearing derogatory, just like as a nod to the beef. But like the other thing about JPEG Mafia is the funny thing is when JPEG Mafia released I Laid Out My Life For You and he was saying all that stuff like I love Jesus and I love Ye, for example, I thought he was oh, you also forgot about Chance the Rapper? Yeah, I get you. When he released that album, when he released I Laid Out My Life For You, like I was really iffy on it, not because of the Christianity stuff, but like just like I was like, huh, this is a sudden shift. I mean, I like it now. I always talk about how it grew on me. But like for a really long time, I was like, is JPEG Mafia gonna make a Christian album after this? Like it seems like a very sudden conversion, but like now I see the new video and like the way he's parading women around, I'm like, okay, so clearly not. We have this instead. This is not great. But when we know we're not getting gospel album. Or what should I say pseudo gospel album. You know Peggy might have actually watched the video though. Oh my god, he might have! Wait, you're talking about in defense of JPEG Mafia, right? He might have, my god, that's so fucking funny to think about. Why is there a character limit for a live stream? Come on YouTube. Why is there? I've never faced that issue before. Is it like a new thing? Or how much were you writing? You do digital art too? Yes. My digital art is more like photo bashing stuff, but sometimes I do like digital art stuff. Like just like I drew Kodaka the other day and I made like a mini poster print, not poster, like a print of it. That was like my digital art stuff. Peggy is a commie with conservative hobbies, so the chance of him making a Christian album is not zero. Yeah, you might be onto something. If the okay, actually, but like I don't think this would be the Christian album. I think it would be something completely different. Oh, the cross hatching is looking really fucking good here. Oh, I'm proud of myself. I was writing a lot, then some letters started graying out. Oh, what were you writing about? Actually, no, you can still release the comment. What am I saying? It's not like YouTube deleted your comment. I have no what's this sketch about? Okay. So basically, okay, how do I explain the concept without it being simple? So it makes sense in the sense of like if you're going to see the full drawing and you're going to see some other stuff like that. Basically, I was really interested in like okay, this is an idea I came up with a few months ago. So the robot here is actually like a really like humanoid weird version of ChatGPT. That's why it has like no face or whatever like that. You can see it in the tiny details, like the thing here. And the idea is it's kind of satirizing like ChatGPT therapy. Like this is like a therapist office, but like the chairs and shit are melting and it's a fucking robot. So yeah. Nice art. Thank you. I have no idea what the beef you guys talking about lately. Please bring it up. Okay, let me just give you a very quick thing. JPEG Mafia said 2025. Alchemist, Earl, and them, they've been making the same song for 20 years now. I'm different, I innovate. Paraphrasing. 2026. He's basically coming after Pompey Utility, being like, I'm not trying to be lucky. Like saying something like, I'm not trying to be lucky. Thank you. Peggy has never been a conceptual album maker though. He kind of starts to make a bunch of stuff and pick songs he likes. I would say that I Laid Out My Life For You is pretty conceptual, but I do agree for everything else. This is so pretty. Thank you. What is the drawing based on? What is the drawing based on? I mean, like, this is kind of. I mean, like, it's not really based on anything per se. In terms of the vision for it, I was thinking like kind of like a play on like a therapist office, but like this is like someone talking to ChatGPT kind of personified as like a therapist office. That's why there's a robot in the chair instead. But like in terms of like, was there anything that inspired it? Like gave me like visually or whatever? No. Kind of honestly, other than the robot, I didn't really use any references for this. Not gonna lie, I can see Peggy going to Kanye around this in the future because it's fire. Thank you. I'm making stickers. What should I make? Making stickers. Personally, like for what I like to do with stickers, I actually have like a JPEG Mafia sticker. I might actually show it on stream later. I drew it. I like doing like stickers like my favorite artists or my favorite like what I like or like things I of like food I like and I would like draw and I like making stickers of that, maybe album covers or whatever. Let me see. ChatGPT therapy. Not gonna, but I'm not gonna like it. Okay, let me actually respond to that Kanye thing. Yeah, I see it too. I've seen people. You know what's really funny? I've seen people saying that I lay down my life for you is his My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and I've seen people saying that this seems like a Jesus type rollout, which unfortunately, as much as comparing random experimental artists to Kanye is a super big cliche, I can see it with Peggy. But I don't think he's ever going to fall into like the right wing type. I don't think he's going to fall into like the Nazi pipeline or like that type of like or that type of thinking. I think if JPEG Mafia is going to fall into a Kanye route, he's going to go more MIA and he's going to start talking about like how the internet is how like the internet is a tool of like microchipping or some shit like that. He's going to go that type of like super chronically online demented conspiracy type thing. He's not going to go he's too groundbreaking to just have random he's too groundbreaking to just follow QAnon conspiracy. He's going to come up with his own strange thing and no one's going to do it. Speaking of ChatGPT, Spotify has been allowing a lot of AI generated music to infant-state their platform and end up listening to one without realizing. Oh my gosh. That's fucking terrible. How did you know? How do you know it was an AI song, by the way? Like, I mean, like, there have been a lot of AI that have actually that have actually charted pretty big. Like, I mean, like, there was that twin thing, that fake AI, like, Travis Scott shit. But, yeah. It's either going to be alt-right. It's going to be either alt-right or he has an allegation that ruins him. That's my prediction. Okay. Regarding the allegation that will ruin him, I've seen people saying, and I find this kind of weird, I'll be very honest. Not just because I'm a fan of him. I've seen people saying things like, oh, JPEG Mafia is so combative. I bet he's gonna like have domestic abuse allegations. And like, I find that really strange. That's really strange. Like they're saying this in like they want him to get allegations way so they can see people hate on him way. That's why that's what I need to clarify. I find it really strange, but like I get where you're coming from also. Like, but I don't think he's gonna go alt right. I think the allegation thing is more a thing. I think he's gonna go really conspiratorial, or have the allegation. Oh, right. I really doubt he's going to like 180 on his politics like that. Like the reason why Kanye had the downfall he did with the alt-right shit is because like he was really manipulated by the people around him. He had an interest in like alt-right politics and was interested by like, can I say Hitler or extreme? Whatever, man. It's I have already. He was already interested in like the way Hitler controlled people and the way he like could control people, influence the masses from like college dropout era. So with that, like just like quote unquote, with that quote unquote like innocent intrigue, of course that could lead to some shit later down in the future. So I think that was what happened with Kanye. I don't think JPEG is going to 180 like that into the alt right. That's my take though. You can disagree. And this also my age really shit. Oh my god. On my end. It's either you want to be an allegation. Oh wait, oh my god, I'm reading the same thing. There's a conspiracy. Spotify flood their AI so they can't find out money that the artists made into themselves. I also do think so, and because like the more AI artists it is, the less Spotify has to pay their artists. The less they pay our actual artists because AI artists obviously gonna earn no money. Because no one behind, because there's I'm not gonna earn like no money for, so you don't have to actually like pay an artist. So it's like inflating it. You study psychology, right? Can you point out what random guy? Yes, I do in fact study psychology. I will say though, with psychology, I'm a first year, second sem. We have literally just bipolar. But from my prior psych knowledge from A levels, I already kind of have some knowledge of bipolar, or quite a lot of knowledge of bipolar. I definitely think, in a way, as much as I kind of hate this narrative because Kanye fans keep using this as a defense point, his mom dying and the circumstances behind it of the surgery definitely was a breaking point. But I mean breaking point for his mental health rather than like breaking point into the Nazi shit. And I hate how people like group those two together. I think the Nazi stuff and the falling into conspiracy pipelines was a completely different way of thinking. But his mental health definitely took a sharp decline after that. I never think he could really recover after that. And he kept pushing himself into fame. And then he kept pushing himself he kept pushing himself and stuff like that, like stuff like 808s and heartbreak like that. Like he probably should have taken a huge break after that, to be honest. And then there was stuff like that. And then with what went wrong with Kanye, especially, I think he was surrounded by a lot of like political a lot of like right wing political grifters and stuff. He was associating with that, and by 2016, he was already like okay. The fall was really like 2016. Though I will say he was interested in like those sort of like right wing. I'm not aesthetics like right wing fuck, I can't think of the right word right now. Right wing ideologies, but in like an ironic, quote unquote way on stuff like Jesus. Like Jesus, he was having songs like Black Skinhead, and he was putting like KKK imagery. And though it was obviously ironic at the time, and it was like meant to be a critique, there is a lot that can be said about how being like a not dirtbag leftist, being delving into those type of ideologies ironically to critique it. If you slip down the pipeline too much, you can start to absorb those ideologies if you don't separate yourself from it. Like for example, with Kanye, after that the lines kind of started to blur, and by 2016 he was already wearing like the manga cap and shit, and then it all went down him. What's the allegations about? What do you mean the allegations? What, regarding JPEG Mafia? No, this is just like a predicting how it may fall off possibly way. No allegations. Yes, I posted a new review of it on AOT, but this was for the music video. This wasn't for the song. I don't think the song is anything that remarkable to write a review about. And I mean this in the sense of think pieces and also just like praise. It is not good enough to praise. It is not interesting enough to critique. It's there. Have I seen a new Michael movie? No, and if I do see it, I'll probably pirate it or watch it with a friend online or something. Kenneth Ye is not really that deep. He's just a drama queen. He always been a drama queen. True. You know who this kind of sounds like? Kind of sounds like Peggy. Fuck. He may be going down the Ye route. How would Kanye be viewed now if he didn't do that? Imagine the timeline. I think he'd be viewed in a way that like a Kendrick is now. I mean, minus the beef or anything like that. He'd just be viewed like a Kendrick. That's like my best way of thinking about it. Good point. Yeah, honestly, the future was ass long. I still don't know who it is. I still don't know who it is. Like after like after like not years, after like a few like how long was it? Oh yeah, it was like it dropped yesterday. So like after like a day, I still don't know who the fuck it is. Someone saying it's JPEG Mafia with another voice. Which I think if it is JPEG Mafia with another voice, that makes that song actually quite creative because it's like a completely different voice. Like I want to hear more of that deep voice. If it is really JPEG Mafia with a different voice, on the album, I think that would be really cool. But if it's a feature, that was bad. Um, Sounds like Daft Mafia. Yeah, it probably is. It's probably like a Rat Collective thing. To be honest, I would have loved JPEG Mafia if he didn't re-release like 4 different editions of his own albums. I totally agree with that. Oh, I Laid Out My Life for You's Deluxe was really cool. Love that. Scaring the Host was completely unnecessary. Veteran was kind of unnecessary, but I like that the songs made it not a veteran made it to streaming. And We Live in a Society I actually thought was really overhated. Maybe it's just because I like Flume, but I thought it was cool. Though, oh my god, 2020 JPEG was really this like post-ironic um internet era, and I'm kind of glad he what is that? He ditched that post-ironic internet thing. Like scaring the whole calling your projects We Live in a Society and Scaring the Host is fun for a bit, but like lock in. I'm glad he dropped that. OMG, I know Junior Mac Timothy but it does that IDKR thing. Hello. Thanks for joining. What's your opinion on Ghost Pop Tape? I'm not depressed enough for it right now. We'll be very honest, but it is cool. I like how I like how like how would I describe it? I like how it feels like a completely different world, like an alternate world, in a way, with how spacey some of the beats are. What's your favorite Michael Jackson song? Okay, can I be honest? Firstly, oh my god, I'm exposing myself right now. I don't know much about Michael Jackson's discography, and I also couldn't pick a favorite song. It'd probably be one of the hits, I'm gonna be honest. Hi. Hi. Bruh, what did I say hi in that Hobo Johnson cadence? That EP he did with Flume is fire. Maybe I'm biased since I'm a Flume fan. Oh my god, that's exactly how I feel about it too. I'm glad there's someone else that likes it. Cause everyone seems to be hating on it. My friend gave it 0.5 stars. And I was like, girl, that's really harsh. It was not that bad. Just say Triller and be done with it? Yeah, Triller. Beijing. Oh my god, wait. No, this is my perfect time to bring it up. Do you know that one dude on Instagram that has like really, really bad covers of songs and everyone really grills on him? Grills on him? Cadence. The one guy that like Billie Jean is not my lover, and he was singing like that. I don't know if he was being satirical or not. I think he was. I think he was like doing rage bait to like try and promote his like solo music, but his solo music's not that good either. So it's for nothing. What's even say the fact I tried to make a video on CapCut, but most effects aren't that good, so I try a light motion. Honestly, if you have a laptop, just go straight to DaVinci Resolve because it is honestly not only is it easier, but it's also a lot more powerful if you have a laptop, of course. I'm not, yeah, light motion's much better. People dead as heard the ocean is fake and still gave it a 0, bro. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. I know people probably gave it a 0 for 2 reasons. Number one, they didn't like the whole like re-release thing. Number two, people didn't like the alternative AI cover. That's about it. But like he made it in like 2020, back when AI was seen as like this cool new tool. So I think people need to evaluate it from that lens. But oh well. Oh man, when I first heard flu, he reminded me of an alcoholic XUC. Oh my gosh, people are inventing new sentences every day. I'm sorry, that's really funny. My IG is filled with some bullshit, TBH. Yes, it is filled with some bullshit for me too. A lot of stuff I see on Instagram nowadays is just like really, really, really bad songs. I have a current playlist that is always being updated. It's called Worst Songs. And a lot of those stuff happen to be from Instagram Reels because it is just really funny to catalog really the worst stuff I've seen. I've never edited on a laptop and I'll probably never bother trying. Wait. Okay, good luck with Light Motion then. Because a Light Motion, I remember I used to use it. It was pretty cool actually. It is pretty powerful for a mobile editing app. Also, CapCut gatekeeps the best. It's all its best effects. So it's good that you switched. Fuck CapCut. Oh my god. Money hungry loser company. Hate CapCut. Bullshit. Fell off. I think the EP was going for the irony. I'm not sure though. I agree. The thing about the irony though is that there is always the argument that like that can be failed irony. But I think the irony was pretty successful. This is very in line with like the type of irony JPEG has been doing, except it's just more tongue in cheek. But like people take everything JPEG does so seriously now. I don't know why. That's the one thing I really don't like about the JPEG discourse. Like a lot of the hate he gets now, I understand. It's cause like, okay, yeah, he's been coming after a lot of people. People are not gonna like that. I understand. But I don't like how seriously people take his stuff. I really don't. People take the stuff not seriously when it needs to be taken seriously, and they take it not seriously when they take it not seriously, and they take it seriously when it's not meant to be taken seriously. Like stuff like I laid out my life for you, they simplify the lyricism to just bitching about white people in Twitter when it's a lot more than that. But stuff like we live in a society, oh my god, he's so old and he's rapping and he's calling his album We Live in a Society. Have you thought it's ironic? That looks so good. Thank you. Have you ever talked about a music artist that got demonetized in some platforms after her music got fed into AI and generated sound like her and then copyright striked her? What the fuck? No, I have not. That is wild. That's fucking wild. I'm scared of YouTube copyright. I'm gonna be honest. You know what's really funny? Because I was sometimes thinking of putting my music into my music essays. I mean, I have one beat that can do that because I do not make YouTube essay type. I do not make chill electronic stuff for essays, but that would fit in the essays. But I was like, what if I get copyright claim for my own music? Because it sounds like something that looks so good. Thank you. Probably Peggy wasn't supposed to be this big. I agree. I think that's like the main conflict about Peggy's fame now, honestly, because like I think JPEG Mafia was always meant to be like this kind of quote unquote underground artist who like people knew about, like, but not a lot of people really knew, like people knew about but didn't really listen to. And with like let's say like 700k monthly listeners on Spotify. I hate using Spotify as a metric of popularity, but yeah. But now he's kind of like not mainstream, but like a lot of people know him. Like you cannot call him niche without getting laughed at. And I'm like, good for him that he's successful. But I feel like a lot of the bad discourse around him is because of that success. Like, yeah. Okay, wait. I messed up the grid lines. Probably Peggy. I guess we're just chitter chattering. Bye bye bye. Yes, I know Nucleus and work. Yes, we are just chit chatting and listening to NIM talk and talking about music. A lot of my streams are mostly just like yap streams. Honestly, because I just like talking to people like my content and stuff. I first discovered JPEG Mafia through a YouTube poop. One of his songs were from Scared Hoes. What? YouTube people are still doing YouTube poops now? That's kind of awesome. When am I going to do the sketchbook tour? Oh yeah, right. Yeah. I finished sketching the robot. Fuck. Oh my god, yes. Sketchbook tour, 100%. It's been a fucking hour. Oh my god. Okay. Do I know about two? People be hating on artists even though they don't do anything. Geese is an example of this. I totally agree. Okay. Sketchbook tour. I'm gonna stand up. Peggy used to promote this shit, even admits that, yes. Okay. Here's the sketchbook cover. Sketchbook cover. There's my JPEG thing. Zoom out, jeez. Here we go. Here we go. This is the most zoomed out I can do before I actually show my feet. So this is like Aphex Twin. Okay. Fuck. The Aphex Twin sticker was here before everyone started putting it as like niche fashion, archive fashion shit. Okay? I swear. Death Grip sticker, random sticker. I'm gonna be honest, I got this from Pinterest. Just got this through Pinterest. MS Paint, more MS Paint stuff. Files. These were like custom, like this was like I think I made this. This was like MacBook files put this. I laid out my life for you sticker. This is back when it was like my favorite album of all time. It has since gone down to third fave. Great Ira is my favorite album of all time, but it's changed. Speed limit thing, thought that looked cool. There. This was the first page. I'm gonna be honest, I was pretty art block when I made this. I was just fucking around with notes. Shakespeare as notebook. You know, some there we go. Oh my god, I didn't mean to. Oh wait, that's the thing. It was more sticky before, but this was like a decaying thing, and this is meant to show like a plan. When does Atrocity come? I had a full blown poster of Atrocity exhibition in my other sketchbook from last year. Okay, character designs. I don't quite like this one. Oh, this is my JPEG Mafia spread. I quite like this though. This was early 2025. A lot of this was like from stuff I cut out from cardboard. Like this one. Oh, this is from like, oh, where does it come from my favorite albums list? Sorry, I thought you were talking about my sketch. It's 7th, which is really appropriate. It's 7, which is really appropriate because 7 is my favorite number. This is from cardboard. This was from a photo shoot he did for I Lay My Life For You. Same with this. Likert scale, the little smiley face. I don't know why I put this here. I'm gonna be so honest. Oh, thank you. I see the hearts. This one was like a QR code I cut out from a cardboard box. I put a JP logo on it. This one I think it's really funny because I remember JPEG Mafia's Spotify bio said like JPEG Mafia wears many faces and stuff like that, and I was like, it's really interesting. And I put this, so it's like rapper, artist, producer, singer, songwriter, troller, satirist, person, like that. That's why I put that. Then there's like the soda caps, because I used to collect caps and I never knew how to use them. So I would always put them for texture. There's this a lot, and then there's all in a bunch of like receipts I collected as well because I really like the texture receipts. So I would crumple these receipts. I put a bunch of them. I layered them, and I got this. So yeah, and then you can also see these pop-up bits as well. Oh yeah, this was originally on the cover, and I put it out.
Say JPEG Mafia like 1,000 times now.
Honestly, to find your sketchbook when you agree as an album cover itself. Thank you. Okay, next sketchbook page. I do a lot of these sketchbook pages when I get like not burnt out, but like when I'm really lazy to do full blown stuff. This was like A levels. I collected a bunch of shit. This is from the fucking water bottle. This is from a random sticker pack my mom gave me. Same with this. Or like stickers. This is from my brush set. Cursor on the arm is cool. Thank you. And oh my god, I really like the shading on this. I'm gonna be honest. So, oh my god, I fucking paused. Wait. So this is my next sketchbook, which this one's my first proper drawing of the year. This was from like March 2025. Bro, stuff is pretty fire. Thank you. When I actually try doing art, it takes days to finish and days to think about what to add. Don't worry, it's like that for me too. I always take a bunch of time to do my art pieces as well. That's why I do art pretty infrequently actually. But when I do, I just because I also have a large scale of things. These are nice, thank you. This I like using TVs a lot. This is a fucking reference to Death Grips and Charlie XCX. This shoegaze ass combination. Because this is like meant to be the Brat font, but that's a Death Grips title. And then this is actually pretty symbolic for me. Actually, I added a lot of stuff. I really like this effect I did with like the aquarium in the cursor. Oh my god, that's a fucking. This was like my fucking peak JPEG Mafia era. This, if you zoom in, this says unplug and disconnect from RageBait on the computer. That's so funny. Then there's the brain breaking here. And then there's like rotten fruit. There's like a sketch out thing. There's the broken palette. Yeah, I really like this actually. Okay, there's some bullshit. Oh, what? Jump scare. Do you see the Charlie movie, her soundtrack one? The moment, I haven't seen it yet. Malaysia never got it. Okay, this was just from the Denzel Curry JPEG Mafia drawing. Thought it was a really cool photo shoot. Thought a collab album was coming. It wasn't. Cool photos, nothing much to it. Oh, Death Grips, hi! This one was me experimenting with like cross hatching. A lot of like graffiti font. This is like my own this is the font I use for like my tags and stuff. It's like a play on bubble font, but I just made it a lot more angular. Just because I find bubble font pretty thing. I love how people say how do you do that when drawing, but how you even meant to explain that. Exactly. Oh, have you seen Almost Famous? Like my favorite movie ever. Yes. Oh my god. You know what's really funny? I heard the Eminem song named after it before I watched the movie in 2022. So much JPEG. Very true. I was really fucking fixated on JPEG Mafia for a bit. It has since waned down, but I still really like him. Oh my god! This is one of my favorite drawings I've made, actually. Okay, not this one. This one. This one is one of my favorite drawings I've made. I really love the colors of this. The idea behind this was that it was like an abandoned facility. And I was thinking, those kids look funny, yes. I agree. I kind of fucked up on that. I was trying to. I mean, like JPEG. I really like this one. I love the colors on this. I really like the nature stuff on this. I really like drawing plants. And I think I did a good job integrating it. And I was also practicing like how to draw rust and stuff like that. For sure, yes. Like this. Oh, I'm really I'm still proud of this gem thing also. This looks so cool, OMG. Thank you. This took a while. I'm gonna be honest, especially that tube thing. Like trying to make it look rusted and shit. This looks so cool, MG. Thank you. Okay. Okay, this is some bullshit. Oh my god, this is my art block era. This is embarrassing. This was like unfinished Quadeca. My fucking unfinished Quadeca sketches from Godstate and what's that other video? It was from another video, I forgot. Oh my god, my Quadeca era that lasted like 2 weeks. This is so funny. Oh, someone left. Someone left when I mentioned Quadeca. That's so funny. You should be an artist who looks at it. Thank you. I sometimes consider commissions and realize it'll take years and I don't ever open them. Damn, the details in your drawings are crazy. Kind of looks like pixel art. Thank you. This is better. Thank you. So that's it. Okay, this was like a progression of me. I was trying to draw like how I look like in 2021, how I look like in 2023, how I look like in 2025. Except for some reason, my 2025 one suddenly got much better shading. That was not intentional. Okay, where the good pieces at? Where the good pieces at? There we go. Yes, after like 2 months of art block, I actually started making decent stuff again. Oh, this is what I mean when I say my art was. This is what I mean when I say my art's chronically online. Look at all this. This is. You can try putting your art in essays, like someone implementing it. That's what I tried actually doing with my chronically online music vid, and I actually I really like the way I did it. Actually, some of the art in the background, it was pretty subtle, but that's actually like my own graphic design stuff. Like at the very end, like the one like the really grainy nature drawing, that's my own art. How long this took? Oh my god, this took fucking forever. This one was one of the 15-hour ones. This took a long fucking time. As you can see here, I'm gonna break down all the references here. Death Grips No Love Deep Web, King Crew The Ooze, Aphex Twin Selected Ambient Work, Shoo Shoo's. Fuck, I forgot the name of the Shoo Shoo album. But this is Shoo Shoo. Vanisher Horizons Paper, Underscores, Fishmonger, Clips, Let God Sort 'Em Out, Yo's Glitch Princess, though I fucked up the cover a little bit, I'll be honest. This is a reference to this is Pokemon. Offline JPEG Mafia. That's fucking album of the year, by the way. I'm just saying, that's a simplified UI for album of the year, which I find really funny. Even the floorboards are detailed. Damn. This took a while. Yeah, this is like this one. I used colored pencil to get the details in, and then I put like a highlighter, and then I did some subtle shading as well. The effort alone putting some references is amazing. Thank you, thank you. I like putting references to my art because I don't like dating my art. I like kind of subtly putting the references through the not references. I mean, I like putting the date through the references I put. Like stuff like Vanisher, I see. Like Vanisher, like when I see the combination of like Vanisher and Clips, I'm like, okay, I drew this in August. That's why I like to do it. August, September. Is that my OC? Yes, it is. This is like my weird like cyborg OC. This is like my weird like cyborg blue head OC. Actually, she's not a cyborg. She lost her arm. And now she has a prosthetic. And that's why she's inside all the time. Hi. Hello. Oh my god. I know you. Yo. Thank you. I love your drawings. Thank you. Oh my god. I put so much fucking detail into this little corner here. There's so much small stuff here. Like this is a pile of clothing. That's by the time I get a Phoenix. That's like really scaled down. Which is also how I know I made this in August. Because that's when I was listening to the album the most. And also just like thinking like, wow, that's fucking awesome. I want to make music like that. What's with the hands through the window? Okay, this is a reference to Omori, which was like one of my favorite games of all time. And the reason why I put the hands through the window is because in that game, how do I say this without being spoilery? red hands are used a lot as a metaphor for like guilt and isolation. So I use that. Why they threw the window in particular? I didn't want to rip off the gate and put them through the floor, so I put them through the window because I thought it looked really kind of strange. It was very stark because you look at the hands and they're coming from the window, so it's like the person's not even safe inside. And then, oh my god, okay, what references is this? What? Oh, there's one more reference here, I swear. Oh yeah, here it says. Oh yeah, right here. Where is it? This is out of by the time I get a Phoenix. I swear that's because the internet reference here. Oh, am I trip? Have I complete? Oh, am I tripping? Wait, try to see. Oh wait, that's a different drawing. To be fair, spending a lot of time. Have I played mouthwashing? No, I haven't. I've been meaning to. To be fair, spending a lot of time inside can affect your brain a lot. Exactly. That's why I have all these like weird visuals of like the blood through the walls and stuff. And also, this is kind of what my really vibrant colors represent in a way, like an altered state almost. That's why I like making shit super vibrant because it kind of gives. I like experimenting with colors. I feel like people either experiment a lot of colors or they experiment a lot with or they experiment a lot of contrast. I am in the colors thing because I like layering stuff. And oh yeah, right. I mean, this is meant to look like a CD stack. It's meant to look like a CD stack and stuff. Okay, what else did I have here? Oh yeah, like my album spread. Let's go. That's where Charles Gambino went. I knew he was somewhere there. Okay, this is really embarrassing. Not embarrassing is in bad drawing. I mean, it's good, but like I can never get Gambino's face quite right, which pisses me off. I've drawn him digitally. I've drawn him traditionally. I can never get the face quite right. It's sad. This does not look like him. So it's a good thing it's right there. So I nailed JPEG though. What the fuck? I really nailed it. Looks accurate to you? Yeah. There's Gene Dawson's Pixel Buff. I also started listening to his album a lot. This was in August too. This is actually, funnily enough, a remastered version of a drawing I had of Pixel Buff in like 2024, early 24. Yo Serotonin 2. That is not written here because there was not enough space. And this by the time I get a Phoenix, how can you forget? Oh, I love the shading idea here. This was a lot of white point pen and layering to try and get like a glow effect. Do I fuck with Frost? Do I fuck with Frost? Like Frost Children? Frost Children are pretty cool. Okay, I'll paint a Charles Gambino and BTI cover and post it on Discord later soon. Awesome. Okay. Oh my god, art vlog era again. Fuck. This was when I don't know what I was doing in October. Oh yeah, I was doing YouTube. What am I saying? The draw was really failing. So I kinda had like I ended up turning into a fun challenge where I was like, okay, I'll try and destroy it and I'll try and reconstruct it. So I was like scribbling a bunch on it, and this kind of turned really abstract. So I was like just taking everything around me, and I was like, how can I reconstruct this drawing? So that's that. What else do I have? Oh, this fucking scrap. This is a fucking scrap that I lost motivation for, I'll be honest. OMG, where do I join the Discord? I will put the link for the Discord after I show my art thing. After I show this. So this is my my drawing. It's really incomplete right now. I will one day get to it, but not today. This is my Omori spread. Made this in February this year. I quite like this. It's cute. It's much simpler than it's quite simple, but I like it. This is the current thing. Okay. Thank you. That was actually pretty fun. I had to stand up. To do the video cam thing. It was really funny. And guess what? I can show my face cam now. I need to go to the bathroom though, really quickly. Hello. Thank you. You can see me now. I am going to the. I need to go. Not go as in stop streaming. I mean go as in like I need to go to the bathroom. I need to fill my water up again, which is why I'm showing the face cam here. And for now, I'm going to put the link to the server. Now I have a permanent link. I finally figured out how to do that. Nice art, thank you. Do you know the guy who does whole album covers with his voice? I'm so impressed by that. Damn. Yes, I do. It's super cool. The shirt is kind of sick. Thank you. I got this late 2020. I got this late 2024 from. I got this late 2024 from a shop actually, from a thrift shop. This is actually like one of my favorite shirts. I've been meaning to wear this in a video, but I haven't had a video yet that I've worn it in. I think I'll wear it in my next proper SASC video. Let me share it. Hello? Where the fuck did it? Hello, where the fuck is my link? Oh my god, am I dumb? How do? Oh, there it is. You're as well. You're slick, girl. You're sling. Thank you. Oh my god. Okay. Let me share the link. Let me pin it. Then I need to go. And I need to go for a few minutes. So for now, I'm going to actually put it to my. I'm going to put it to my. I'm going to put it to this. I'm going to put this to the my wall of posters real quick. So you guys can try. You guys can try and guess what I designed in the meantime. So I'm back. Okay. I am back. Sleep. Go to sleep, bro. It's only 12. It's only 12. I sleep at like 3. Oh, fuck. Actually, I brought in the coffee. Wait, what the hell? Oh, yeah, I put it left. Yeah. Take care of yourself, gang. Thank you. Hello. Sorry, I missed. Yes, it is Revenge Seekers. Yes, I did design the Revenge Seekers thing, but I also I designed the Revenge Seekers thing. I also designed the Childish Gambino poster, the Pixel Bath poster, by the time I get to Phoenix, I should oh my god, I should fucking show my posters. When I'm talking about them, I should. Holy shit, your room is unique. Thank you. I designed the Yo poster right there. I designed the Interpol poster. I designed the Interpol poster is the red one there. I designed the Yo poster over there. That one, the one with them on the cover. Pixel Bath one down there. Injury Reserve one there. The Kodaka poster. The Kodaka poster. A lot of these Polaroid posters are also me. They're customs from me. The Ferality poster down there. The Ferality poster down there. And yeah. Oh, my corner I designed the most stuff from is the place I designed the most poster things from is right here. A lot of these JPEG Mafia ones, a lot of these JPEG Mafia ones are me. Like I designed, and also this. I designed this Atrocity Exhibition one. I designed this Atrocity Exhibition one, Vices as well. I designed the Forget one. A lot of these are me as well. GNX also me. This I Laid Out My Life for You is also me. Fix Yourself, that one's me. That one is my own drawing. That one is from a Behance print, funnily enough. Putting You on Behance. That too, that's me as well. I thought you bought them, Brad posted, yes. Is this a dorm but like your home? This is my home actually, yeah. Oh my god. Bruh. My fucking thing fell. I thought you bought them, damn. Thank you. That's a huge compliment. Ouch. No, I didn't follow it. That's just my phone. It's perfectly fine. Yo, the Discord link just hit me to the inventory page. Fuck, that's my bad. Bruh, give me a sec. Okay, got it. Facecam is I'm going back to the art now. So right now, I actually after that small break, I'm gonna be honest, I feel really energized. And I'm ready to not finish the art today, that's madness. But at least get some very good progress on it. I'll do the TVs last, I think. That takes a lot of time. I'm going to what should I do now? Oh yeah, the carpet. Oh yeah, the fan thing, yeah. Where's my pencil? This is one really bad thing about me and my art stuff. I'm really disorganized with my art stuff. Like everything else I'm pretty organized about, like my video, my laptop is pretty organized, but like my art stuff is super all over the place. Maybe that's a good thing because it shows I have a lot of supplies. I don't know. Okay, right there. I'm gonna freestyle these blades actually. I don't give a damn. I'm not going to follow a reference. You don't freestyle it. How do you do the TV lighting? How do you do the TV glare lighting thing? Oh, yeah, okay, so that's actually pretty funny. That is just a lot of contrast. I take like different markers, like really, really neon highlighters or markers. Sometimes they're highlighters, sometimes they're markers, depends on just how bright the color is. These are the three colors I use. Where's the blue? These are the three colors I use. This is the RGB thing. I just put it around a little bit. I add some light shading. I put it around the edges of a dark surface so it looks like neon. Yeah. It's simpler than it looks actually. How do you actually develop your art style? To be very honest, I just developed my art style by just like seeing what I like and why I like it. Is very unique. Thank you. And because like up until like 2022, I can actually I would attach my old Instagram account. My old art Instagram account, but I'll do that at the end of the stream so you guys don't leave. Kidding. fuck. It's just like finding out it's just like kind of finding out what you like. Like what inspired a lot of this art stuff actually is a lot of like psychological horror games. Not literally. I mean, like I just found it that whole juxtaposition between like like cutesy indie game graphics and dark content interesting, and some of the art styles were very cool, and how surreal everything looked as well. I thought that was super cool. I was also inspired by a lot of like, okay, the very insensitive term for this is schizocore. I really fucking hate that term. Even if I wasn't a psych student, I would fucking hate that term. I think it's very reductive. But I was very inspired by those like super layered pieces of art, like those digital collages. Those digital collages type of stuff. That really inspired me a bunch because I love the way that like images were manipulated in that way. And I was like, oh my god, I want to make art like that. Actually, I want to like do that, but like for traditional art. And you're not gonna fucking believe it. You're really not gonna fucking believe it. But a lot of the stuff for in terms of like, okay, my movie inspirations make perfect sense when you see the art. I was really influenced by like the visuals for like stuff for like movies like Requiem for a Dream and Into the Void. I love how vibrant everything looked. I love how trippy the whole thing felt. I watched those films and I was like, I want my art to kind of give off a vibe like that, but less dark. And that. And also I got inspired by music as well. You know, Atrocity Exhibition it's my name, it's my username. It was like my favorite album of all time, and I was really inspired by the music videos and just like the general sound and feel of the music and lyrical content as well for it, which did influence a bit of my art. So yeah, just find stuff you like honestly and just like incorporate elements of it. I'd say. Can we have story time session like that Fantano project previously? Yes, I love doing those story times. I actually have had quite a few in mind when I first was thinking of doing this art stream. I would love to 100%. Oh my god, wait. When I finish shading this table, am I even showing what I'm doing? The table. Let me push it down a little bit. That I'm currently just trying to get a white table, but I'm trying to just get like a white table and I'm like shading it. Yeah, that's gonna be like a shadow. It's turquoise shadow a bit at this. At this at the very bottom as well. As well, very like rough sketching stuff. I will clean this up later. That's one way to develop an art style. Very true. Honestly, I got a lot of visual inspirations and stuff that really resonated with me. And yeah, like okay, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of advice I kind of I'm pretty critical of a lot of art developing art style content online because a lot of it is just like, oh, do you want to make more cartoony art? Do you want to make more realistic art? Bro, just look at references, bro. Which is how you get a lot of artists who end up having pretty samey art stuff, or people who are like, my art style isn't really me. Yeah, that's kind of because you are trying to develop your art style by like forcing yourself to. You need to just like follow what you want, follow what you like already. Like if you play a lot of visual novels, get inspired by like some of like the scenes from it and think about like how can I make my art feel more like this, or what do I like about it, for example. At the very end of my stream, by the way, I really want to attach my old art because like I used to draw very differently to how I draw now. Like achoo, achoo, achoo. Oh my god. Like I had like a super cutesy art style, and I don't mean this in a demeaning way. My old art was actually not bad from a visual perspective. I mean, fundamentals, they were kind of short, but it's okay. I was younger then. It's fine. I can get away with a bit of shitty anatomy, but it is very different. I was mostly like pink stuff, a lot of cutesy stuff. I would say I definitely did art just for like the fun of it. I didn't really have much thought behind what the things meant. That's why it's hard to define art. Exactly. I honestly really like art, so thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that a lot. Oh my god, fuck. Why is my nose not blocked? Why is my nose why is my nose getting blocked? What the fuck? Please tell me I'm not getting the cold again. I literally just recovered from a sickness like 2 weeks ago. That sucks. Okay, wait. Where's my damn it? Where's my fucking pen? My white pen. I needed that. My white gel pen. Oh wait, yeah. I literally just gave it a white gel pen. What am I talking about? Okay, it's great. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Gray, white, sure. My nose always gets runny in a school morning. Yeah, I think we both have sinus issues. I fucking hate sinuses. I got that from my mom, my grandma. Okay. Oh my god, it's so shiny. I don't know if I like this. But oh, that's so pigmented suddenly. What the fuck? I'm adding that to some of my other stuff for highlights, and also yes. Oh my god, that's a game changer actually. Okay, awesome. Actually, you can frame whatever art means to you and relate with what people think the same as you. Simple. True. Hey chat. Hey. Okay. So this is a story time. I've been meaning to get. It's been weighing heavy on my heart. Okay, not really actually. I just thought about it a bit. It looks beautiful. Thank you. So random story time here because I want stuff to talk about in the midst of the fucking so in the midst of the art stream. This random dude I met. So in my Spanish project, like the night I was stressing about it. Oh yeah, oh my god, I remember last year you talking about the Spanish project. Woohoo. So there was this dude I met in 2024. And okay, 2020 wait. Stop, this was like 2 years ago, but it's still a story that's wild to me. No, I need to stop. I know you stop saying it, just say I'm sorry. Anyways, I met him like 2023, actually. You know how I fucking met him? Are you familiar with the rapper Slowthai? Any of you, before I say anything, are you familiar with the rapper Slowthai? If you guys aren't, I'm gonna have to give like some brief about who Slowthai is. Yes, you know who Slowthai is. Do you know about his allegations? Or like his case before it got like delayed a bunch? Slowthai kind of crazy. Yes, I totally agree. That's the thing. So, anyways, so he basically had first started talking to me because I was a big Slowthai stan at the time. This is before the allegation. This is before the case and everything. Ugly had dropped. I was really into it and shit. So he related to Slowthai's music a lot because he had ADHD. Okay, the story is not about that. So when I was talking to him through the last FMS story, he had messaged me privately, being like, "Gabs, you're the person that likes Slowthai, right? I follow your last FM." And then he started like venting to me about like how Slowthai helped him get through his negative emotions and stuff like that, and how like people were so quick to dismiss him because of his rape case and like, oh, innocent before getting proven guilty. And I was super uncomfortable with that. I'm going to be really honest. I was already super uncomfortable. I wanted to block him. The only reason why I didn't block him is because I was a pretty different person then than I was now. And I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't block him. Maybe this dude just wants a friend. Oh my god, why the fuck did I do that? I regret that so bad. I could have saved a lot if I just blocked him and got that shit over with. But no, I didn't block him, which led to all the bullshit from later. So, slow tie. So people misuse the word trauma dumping a lot, but that dude, I had just met him off Discord, and he was like trauma dumping to me, and and after all that, so he would always make the conversation about himself, which okay, I can understand if you do that sometimes. Like, it's understandable. I know the dude had told me literally that he had ADHD, so I understand. Maybe he didn't realize. So I let him mostly do that. Actually, I was kind of letting him off the hook for that because I was like, okay, the dude needs a friend. Maybe he needs someone to listen, and I should just be there and comfort him. So that was already not great. Then he starts getting into like My Bloody Valentine and Swans and all that type of like, for lack of a better term, pretentious nerd music. Like, very stereotypically pretentious nerd music. Oh no, this is where the story gets worse. So he did not get the cool branch of pretentious music nerd where you start listening to like Shushu and you start appreciating experimental stuff. He just kind of, I mean, like, okay, Swan's experimental, but experimental, I mean abrasive. He kind of got into like that really drony, like, oh, I'm so sad and depressed type experimental. So nearly every day, he would text me about his girl issues, and he would text me, I have to go now, guys, bye everyone. Thank you. It's been bye. It's been nice having you on stream. Thank you for joining. He talked to me about his girl issues, and then he was venting to me for like a week about this girl he met on Discord who like Joy Division and Swans that blocked him after he said that he loved her after 4 days. And at the time, I was just like, dude, you are like clearly in the fucking wrong here. Why are you venting about this? What are you doing? And why are you venting to another girl about this? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Dude! Mind you, this dude is still making the conversations mostly about himself. So, like, he barely knows shit about me. So, like, when he's talking to me, he's, like, venting to me about his own issues. He's venting to me about his girl issues. Or he's venting to me about, like, the stupidest of stupid music discourse. Like, he was getting mad about people botting Scrubbles on Last FM. Dude, we have a life to live. And you're worried about people botting on Last FM. Oh my god, that looks like the fucking Underhill flower. I didn't even mean to do that. So that was that, okay? So we're dealing with this dude who's like addicted to Last FM. We're dealing with this dude who constantly call himself like, oh, I like incel music. I'm so experimental and niche because I listen to Swans. You know, I have ADHD, but like my attention span is so like I can listen to Swans. You know, I'm so niche. He really was saying all that. Okay, he wasn't really saying niche because that kind of came into popularity like thing, but he was saying obscure, which is basically 2023's 2024's version of that. Obscure. He's saying his music taste was obscure. So he barely knows anything about me, as I say, and it is getting more and more insufferable the more I talk to him. Like how little he knows about me. Here's what he knows about me so far. So when I met him, I was in college. So that's what he knew about me. He knew I took A-levels. He knew I live in Malaysia. He knew I'm Asian. He knew like what else do you know? He knew my favorite album was Because the Internet, but like it was like my profile picture, so I'm not even counting that one. He knew I had Death Grips. I'm also not counting that one. Cause I had a Death Grips profile picture when I met him, I think. Yeah, I did. I don't like super unknown music, but I like weird music. Cool. Honestly, your music does not have to be unknown. Like what you like. So, my god, yeah, this dude really knew fucking nothing about me. So that made talking to him even more insufferable. And then after that, he would sometimes, because of time zones, he live in America, I live in Malaysia. So he would let you write timing down. And I live in Malaysia, which means he had like a 12-hour time difference, or 11. I don't fucking remember. Anyway, so like when I was in college, he would like text me and like get really mad when I didn't text back immediately. And I'll be like, dude, I'm in the middle of class. Leave me alone. Give me a bit. Please, bro. And he would get upset. And then, okay, girl number 2. So there was a girl that, quote unquote, in his words, blocked him because she hated gingers. And he had posted a picture of himself the other day of him, and he's a ginger. Okay, I wish I was making this up. And then I was texting him about this in class actually, because I actually don't know why. I think the class was like really boring already. And then I was just like, okay, whatever, man. Okay, I'll text this dude. Pinion Archives mixtapes. You mean like Entranas and shit? Entranas is fucking awesome. I fucking love Aka. She's one of my favorite artists. A huge influence to me in terms of my music production too. And I'm like, that's absurd. There is no way she blocked you because she hated gingers. I think there's clearly something missing. And then I keep talking to him, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, our last conversation was actually pretty deep." I'm like, "Okay, I see where it's going." And then he was talking about like how it's like, oh, she didn't seem too uncomfortable during the conversation and all that. So I don't know why she blocked me. And at this point, I have no context to go through it again. It's very one-sided. So I'm like, okay, sure. I'll just try to see where you're coming from on this one. And then you're not gonna believe what this fucking guy does. He says he fucking quotes Kanye when talking about his girl problems, because I'm like, dude, no offense to you, but how have you been heart blocked by girls twice? It's been like 2 months. It's been like a month and you got blocked by 2 girls. What's up? And he commented, this is so fucking funny. His burning face, no. This guy is not real. I know, it gets worse. I don't know what it is with females, but I'm not too good at that shit. He quotes it from Kanye. And I think I put a crying emoji to it, because I'm like, you quoting Kanye in the middle of a serious conversation when I'm trying to help you out, or at least hear out your perspective, is so fucking strange. I know, and the worst part is I think he meant it fully seriously. Like the Kanye thing. And I don't even know what I said after that. I kind of wanted to end the conversation as fast as possible. So I was like, well, dude, best of luck with your girl issues. By the way, he was like 16. He was like 16. He was plastering his age all the time, so I don't feel I'm okay with saying his age, by the way. 16 is not okay. 16, I feel like it's old enough to not be doing that. That's my take. I mean, like, it's young enough that you can understand the slight awkwardness, but it's old enough to not it's old enough to not vent about girls blocking you. Wait, for saying you love them after 5 days. Okay. This is where the story gets even worse. I find out that he's like an enlightened centrist, because he always has like these really terrible. he had like really, really, really bad political takes. Like he was the type of person to be like unironically like, why is Rage the Machine so woke now? He was like one of those type of people. But like he was always like, I mean, like I always saw him as just like a classic liberal in a way. So I wouldn't say like he was like anti-woke or whatever. So so I remember when the Fantano vouchers review came out. Now I have my own issues with the Fantano. Rage Against the Machine is boring. I disagree, but I respect your opinion. Vouchers review. No, I disagree with how he went about the Fantano vouchers review. Fantano went about the vouchers review for multiple reasons. One being that clearly the fucking oh my god, aircon is so cold. The you cannot tell me with a straight face that the unreviewable one was not intended as some sort of clickbait. Like people were like, oh, he was just trying to spread the message, and it's like, yeah, but he clearly did it to get attention in a way that was getting attention. But he didn't like it because he was like, you need to separate the art from the art. He was like, you need to separate the art from the art regarding Kanye. And people put too much attention on politics. And I'm like, dude, that's a really stupid take to have. Like, I understand having issues with Fantano calling an album unreviewable and the optics of that and all that. But like you're not looking it through that lens. You're looking it through, oh, why is Fantano woke? Like, what are we doing? Where do we go from here? Regarding the government sucking. I mean, like, truth be told, right? The answer is really just as cliche as it may seem in like quote unquote far left, I hate that term, spaces. The answer is really just to organize. Like organize, get your people together. The government will not save you. 16, yes, he was 16. And stuff like that. And it was a bunch of bullshit like that. I used to have a Discord server with me and a few friends, but we invited to a bunch of people. We invited a bunch of people. One of this with this guy. We just kind of invited everyone. And I remember after a while, he started trying to pick fights with people for really stupid reasons. One being like Last FM botting, as I mentioned earlier. He was getting so mad. And my other friend, she was privately DMing me like, dude, Gabs, what the fuck is up with this dude? Can you kick him out? He's really annoying. And I actually did later on, but that's a separate thing. So what else? And I think, and this person also, and then he randomly went on a tangent. Mind you, remember he has ADHD. Remember he has ADHD and all. He's suddenly going on a tangent about how like tone tags are stupid and how like people are stupid if they need tone tags and stuff. And I was just like, that came out of nowhere. You're talking about getting mad that people were stream farming Kanye by streaming 30-second interludes of last late registration. And then you're talking about tone tags. And no one agreed with him. No one fucking agreed with him. Next gen might not happen at this point. Honestly, I'm scared for Gen Alpha with how much AI content they get suggested and how bullshit all of it is. There's gonna be some new gen of brain rot. And yeah, so that's that. So everything is already building up really, really badly. I am almost thinking of blocking this dude, especially since he kept sending me like fucking incel music videos. Like he sent me a bunch of like Neopunk FM videos. And like if you are not familiar with Neopunk FM, Neopunk FM was pretty popular around like 2023, 2024 for like very, very post-ironic type of music commentary. And I think they're like really bottom tier music content, by the way. And it was super unfunny. All the fans are like, I hate being a Neopunk FM fan. It's that type of like breed of irony. So he kept sending me out that, and I kept leaving him on red because I'm like, dude, stop it. Okay. And this, okay, now we're on to the conversation that makes me completely fucking disengage with this dude, and then I slowly quietly block it. I slowly block him. So I don't exactly remember what the conversation is about. I think we're talking about, like, again, the separate the art from the artist thing. If you remember what I was saying about Kanye West, his stance on Kanye West, I think you would understand where this goes wrong very fast. So we're talking about artists, and for some reason he's like getting mad that one of his artists got cancelled, or not cancelled, and also not really cancelled, but just got criticism on Reddit, just searching stuff up and kind of just documenting it to me. I'm ignoring it for the most part. I mean, like, I kind of have been starting to ignore this dude. I was already out doing stuff anyways. Oh my god. Then this fucking loser suddenly text me like, oh, people say stop Asian hate, but then when you like Asians, it's a fetish, huh? And I'm like, dude, what the fuck did you just say? And I call him out on it. This is like one of the first time I call him out on it, like call him out on the bullshit, like absolutely insanely. I was like, oh, what a fucking weird thing to say, dude. And then he tries backpedaling because I don't think he expected a reaction from me. So he's like, oh, yeah, maybe it is, maybe it is a bit strange when people do that. And I don't know. I think I don't know what I did after that. Actually, I don't know what I did after that. He literally texted me when I was doing fucking errands, and I was just like, oh fuck this dude, man. I think I blocked him like right after that, and then after that, I blocked him right after that, and I kicked him out of my server. I blocked him after that, and that's it. That's how my beautiful very very short-lived friendship with a chronically online self-proclaimed incel music fan ended. Yep. That's why I'm honestly very wary of people that call themselves like that make ironic jokes about like listening to incel music and all that. Past just like the music they listen to after not being like incel music, it feels like grifted. It feels like laughing. Yo, wait. Bro, my hand is so tired. So, I've had a lot of I'm gonna be honest, this is one of very many strange experiences I've had with music fans, honestly. Not music fans. Okay, that's the wrong way of saying it. Like these type of like people in music group chats and all that. I was once thinking of making a full video about it, but I didn't want to draw attention to myself in that way. Like I don't like I was imagining it like someone's first impression of me. And I was like, and it was me complaining about people in the past that were weird to me in music spaces. And I'm like, okay, maybe not. I don't want that to be people's first impression of me. I'd rather not. So that's why I'm not making the video. But I might mention like passing or whatever. Go play, yes. Oh my god, that's the wrong pencil. Wait, yeah, no, that's the right pencil. Someone was messaging me about the new JPEG Mafia video, but she was like, because I mean, this is so funny. I put like on my Instagram, I was like, to my friends, I was like, new JPEG Mafia video suck lol. And then I asked her like for her opinions after it dropped. After when she watched it, like what did she think of it? And she said I think she said something like, "I'm curious to hear why you dislike it," and I'm curious to hear why you dislike it, and she sent me a reel. After like I finish streaming here, I will definitely look at that. I want to see what she sent me. How much have I done this last 2 hours? Okay, I shaded the thing. I shaded the table. Okay, I still need to add like some bullshit to it right now. This sky blue will do. Yeah, the sky blue like brightens up the color a bunch. And then I'll add a little bit of pink on the side as well. Has anyone played YK's 3 yet? Sorry, I haven't. I'm just also realize I'm also someone brief me about what it is, please. Meaning of the original rye tree. Yeah. Fuck. Oh my god. This ran out of fucking I'm out. Serve me well. Doing these art streams are actually surprised. I'm really glad people voted for the art stream thing because doing this art stream is like so relaxing. Because like when I'm playing games on stream and chatting, like so it is definitely fun. But like doing the art stream is so relaxing because like I feel already very relaxed when doing art. And just being able to like do it in front of a few people, just chat, see other people chatting with each other. It's a fun little experience. It kind of recreates the same thing I have when I'm like talking to a friend and doing art in a way. Yeah. But like most of the time I'm not really doing art with my friends because like yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. Bye. Nice having you on stream, by the way. Also, I'm happy to hear about your Spanish project going pretty well. Do I like any superheroes? If so, what ones? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I was not really a superhero person. Yeah. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. I didn't mean to roll the pen over where I was trying to shade. Oh my god, the shadow is showing. Is blocking out that. Okay, I'm trying to shade this table right now. It's going to be very simple, obviously, because it's just like a table. Does the robot look like Line from that one anime Experiments in Line or something? Zero Experiments Line. Oh yeah. It was not meant to invoke. It was not meant to look like that. Like the robot from there, but because of how intertwined that whole anime is with a lot of these like digital art, like cyber digital art aesthetics and all that type of stuff and all that type of art, I probably took some implicit inspiration. Have I watched the MG biopic yet? No. If I ever watch it, I'm probably gonna just watch it like when it's like pirated streaming, yeah, pirated with a friend. Yeah. Original ChatGPT. Okay. I am not finishing this on stream today. It would take way too long. Okay. What have I done so far? I did the plants. I'm gonna work on the fan now. If I can find my pencil, if I can find my pencil, I'll start sketching it out. And I'll start like stylizing it a bit. I was originally thinking of making the reference super tight. Like I wanted it to look like a really, really real ceiling fan. Like super accurate and all that. But then I'm like, look, this is a robot. I can do whatever I want. Where the fuck my pen go? I mean my pencil. Oh, there it went. ChatGPT, but 10 times better, so true. Okay. If you can see it, that is. Also, guys, I will remind you, just ask me in 100%, no matter what I'm doing in chat, unless from the camera, ask me what, just like feel free to ask me like absolutely whatever. I'll try and answer it. The reason why I say try is just because I maybe confused some of the questions, but I will answer everything. Oh my god, bro. Okay, wait, the perspective is kind of fucked. Wait, no, it's not. Yeah, it's kind of look like that. It's kind of like fucked. I don't know how to describe. So, there. Oh yeah, right. One thing another thing I want to rant about. This is not a story time. This is not a story time. But another thing I want to rant about, and this is related to art, right? Is just that. Oh my god, how long have I been drawing? Oh, good, this fits with the art stuff. I have been taking arts. I've been drawing seriously since like 2018. But I've been kind of just like doing doodling and shit since I was a child in sketchbooks. Okay, back to the art rant until people ask questions. Okay, so basically my art rant is that everyone is so fucking unfunny in art TikTok. Like, oh my god, why are they 5 years behind? Okay, that's it. When did I start making art and music? Or getting interested, and how old are you now? I started making art, I guess, when I was like, I mean, I was doodling as a toddler, so like 4. How old am I now? I'm 18. Am I self-taught? Yes, fully self-taught. I didn't go for like any art lessons. I don't mean this in like an arrogant, like, oh, I'm too good for art lessons way. But it's just because I don't know. I don't know. I never thought I never was at that point where I thought I was like serious enough of an artist to want to go for lessons. And by the time I started taking art seriously, the pandemic hit. So like I didn't want to take art lessons online. Okay. Where the hell is my I might just use this. What's my life story, dog? What the hell that mean? Was there law as to how I got into as like how I got into music? Oh yeah, I forgot to answer the music part of that question. That's my bad. Oh my god. Okay, so as in actually getting into music, as in like if you mean making music, super recent. July fucking around with August fucking around with GarageBand after I met a Netspan fan that was fucking around GarageBand. The like literally my origin story of how I started music production. I met a Netspan fan through my dad's friend, and then her son, the dad's friend, was a huge Netspan fan and produced a bunch of shit on GarageBand. That ended up ended up making a song with him and his sister, and that is basically what inspired me to start producing music because of how fun I found that. So like indirectly, Netspan inspired me to start making music. I feel like I listen for stuff like that. Art art unnecessary. Oh yeah, definitely actually. I mean like if you really want to learn fundamentals, I mean like professional, it is helpful. But like I think you need a good tutor. Music production or drawing, what's more fun? I think they use such different skills for me. Such different like I have like a completely different way of thinking about music versus like art. like drawing, I tend to be a lot more free flow with it because I've done it for years and all that. So for me, the fun of drawing is just being able to just think of vision, make it. Music production is more like a puzzle for me currently. Like, cause I'm like still learning a lot of stuff. Like I'm still trying to learn how to mix and master for sure. Like with I'm making a beat right now actually. Like not literally right now, but I'm working on a beat, and I'm trying to experiment a little bit with it, and I'm trying to actually properly learn how to mix it. Oh my god, I feel like I'm really learning a new skill for the first time. Both is good. Both is good. Speaking of the art, I'm literally tired of seeing these weird Danny's World Fine Arts or whatever the fuck they're called. Me too. Me too. I find it so sad in a way. I mean, okay, not sad. I don't really care. But like, I find it so funny how a lot of art communities are just associated with that specific brand of artists. Like when most people think like I draw, they think of like the fandom artist. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the fandom artist, but like that's not all artists. In a way, I don't feel like I fit in with that at all. When I meet other art kids in my school, they often like the fandom artists, like the type of people that will not listen to rap except for Vocaloid. Those type of artists. I don't fit in with that at all, and it makes me a bit sad to not have a proper art community. But at the same time, I'm just like, okay, whatever. Just generally, where are you from, your upbringing, life changing moments, stuff like that. Okay, so I'm from Malaysia, though I was born in Singapore. First few years of my life, I was in Singapore, moved to Malaysia. I would definitely consider myself Malaysian. I feel I was barely sentient when I was in Singapore. I haven't even visited there in a while either. Um, Upbringing wise, I mean, like a lot of it. I mean, like generally, my upbringing. I would say it was okay. Could have been better. Could have been worse for sure. Could have been worse for sure. A lot happened, but a lot of this is okay. I'll be honest. Quite a lot of it is too personal to share on stream. But like life changing moments for me. One of the life changing moments for me with one of my life changing moments for me. I can share this one. Funnily enough, this related to like art. What inspired me to really take art seriously was that there was like an art girl. There was like an art girl. And like here's the thing, I was quite a competitive person back then. And like I've cooled down on it, but to a certain extent, I do also make things because I want to not one up. That's a terrible way of phrasing it. I want to be like other people. I want to like I see people making stuff and I'm like, shit, fuck. That's so cool. I want to do that. I always came with that attitude. So there was an art girl, and she was really fucking good at art. I mean, to me back then. Now it was good at the time. Her art style has completely changed since then. I do not keep in touch with her anymore. And I got really inspired by her in general. I also thought she was a super cool person. And that was what actually drove me to do art. Embarrassingly, because I wanted to impress her. You guys can laugh at me for that part. But that part definitely. Hello again. Hello. I am drawing a fan right now. In Vocaloid, you better mean I made one beat. That's one beat more than most people. Just keep going, honestly. Did I impress her? No, I did not. Oh my god, that's a whole different story. I never did impress her. She did not like me because I mean, okay, to be fair, me in like 2018 was really fucking annoying. I was a gacha kid, which does totally count as a life changing moment because my style was inspired by gacha for like 2 years, and that kind of stayed tainted my art for a little bit, but it's okay. We'll pass that. You live and you learn. You live and you lose. George Clanton mentioned. And yeah, I was like literally working in a team with her for a competition, and she still didn't like me. It was unfortunate. Also, 2018 was like what, 7 years ago? 8. No. Yeah, it definitely feels like 8. I've had a lot of life since then. Okay, ceiling fan mostly done. Okay, I knew I said I was gonna stylize it, but other than it looking boxier than an average fan, this is practically just a regular fan. It's very roughly sketched out, mostly because I'm too lazy to do actual line art for it. It is going to be covered over with like this sketchy line art anyway, so I don't see the point. It's going to basically be rendered with this. Yeah. Do I have a fan? Like a ceiling fan? Yes, I do have a ceiling fan. It looks nothing like that if you're curious. Completely different thing. That's cool though. I mean, you took something positive from the experience. That's true. It was okay, I'll be honest, it was a pretty negative. It was a pretty negative experience with her overall. I we used to be best friends, but she was like jealous of me because I was too happy or something like that. Her words, not mine. I couldn't believe it. I was actually shocked. And the most ironic shit about that is when she told me that in like August, like she stopped being friends with me in like October that year, like in like 2018. Wait, October 2018. I'm messing up the timelines. October in 2018. Yeah, wait, October? Fuck. November in 2018, and then she told me that in like August 2019. I'm like, I'm going through a fucking tough time in 2019 too. Like, leave me be. I don't know why I didn't actually say that to her. Why did I not? It's okay. That was like 6 years ago. That's fine. That's fine. That's a different person. Not gonna think about that. Um, how's COVID lockdown for me? Surprisingly good. It's the thing that really got me to lock in for art because there was nothing for me. There was really nothing else for me to do. So I was like, okay, I'm in fucking lockdown. I can't just rot and play Roblox in Minecraft. I should do something. So I started the art account and I started like trying to document my progress on the art account. And I actually did get some pretty popular posts. I had like a post with like 300 likes. It wasn't even at the time. And it was fun and fulfilling, but then I kind of burnt out a little bit because I started worrying too much about the algorithm and all that, which is funny considering I never was like famous or knew how to market myself properly, but I was still worried about the algorithm. But yeah, the COVID lockdown, other than that, like um my family were pretty paranoid. My family were very paranoid. They double masked, they triple masked, they were getting all the jabs as soon as possible. They were not. They. I'm really, really grateful that none of them got COVID, except for my. Oh my god, my dad got COVID twice. My dad fucking got COVID twice. He was the only one. The only reason I'm seeing it so chilly like that is because his ended up being so non-severe that it was kind of like a regular cold. But the fact that he got it twice was concerning. Your parents got COVID 3 times? What? I hope you're okay. I got COVID once. How what? 5? Holy. I hope they're okay. I got COVID once. How was it for you? Um, my grandpa had died that year, but like completely not related to COVID. That was like due to pre-existing health issues. Rest in peace, grandpa. Yes. Hurt me 5 times. Damn. What am I studying, by the way? I'm studying psychology. Thank you. Thank you. See, this is exactly what I meant about the shading rendering thing. It's not because it's sketchy, you get 2 layers of sketch. Is this my dorm room or a house? It is it's a condo. The secret in between. I'm so behind. Like, okay, back to music stuff. I am so behind music stuff. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I have not listened. I listened to Edward Scattertrick's Scattertrick's Language album. I have not listened to his new album. I've not listened to the American Football album. I've not listened to the. Okay. I listened to Gorillaz album with a friend. I was not really. I like some songs. I was not a fan of the full thing. I have not listened to a lot of albums, mostly because I've been fucking busy. You should draw something AI style to be faithful for ChatGPT drawing. I'm gonna make that plant over there fucking AI style. That's actually kinda clever. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think of that. That would be pretty hard to actually no, AI style would be easy. Just piss yellow and overly smooth. I almost died during my second jab. What the fuck happened? I hope you're okay. Okay. Low-key have no idea. Maybe your body had like a really strange like reaction to whatever was in the vaccine. I had an my friend at the time's mom was super anti-vax and like was talking about conspiracies that like Travis Scott was like doing sacrifice rituals at Astro World and shit. Most likely. Have you heard about David stuff? That's some pretty messed up stuff, you know. Yeah, I have. Someone asked me on my Instagram live the other day, not Instagram live, Instagram Q&A the other day if I wanted to make a video about David. But like the truth is I don't want to because I feel like I don't want to like I don't want to like make it seem like a group crime thing. But I have heard about it, I've been keeping up with it. It's really fucking disgusting stuff actually. Seriously. It keeps getting worse and worse. Why did it take them so long to arrest him? I mean, truth be told, I mean, like, okay, he's in America. I have not much idea how the American police work, but I'm assuming they just wanted to compile all evidence and make a proper case against him. That's just my take. Someone else can say something else definitely. Oh my god, it's 1:40. I'm getting tired. It's okay. I remember I was watching David Van Lab tutorial and then the body was found in it. Oh my god! That's wild. I'm sorry, that's fucking wild. Unfortunately, I did like Romantic Homicide when it dropped and when it was like really trending on TikTok. And it was like, and the song was really nostalgic for me for a bit. But now I'm just like, yeah, American Police stupid. I think the police are stupid generally everywhere. I do not okay. Keep in mind, I do not know much about American police in general. I mean, like, police in general are really fucked. As for the arresting, I mean, like, I think it's just a case thing, but maybe they were just incompetent. I have no idea. You should definitely make a video about Somber. I bet it's gonna be funny as fuck. I might. I might. Keon might though. I mean, like Somber hate. It is funny. I hate that dude too. Someone again on my Instagram live was like, "Oh, stream FK Twigs. No, stream Somber or stand FK Twigs." And I was like, "Stand FK Twigs." That's literally like some fucking hydrogen coughing baby versus hydrogen bomb thing. Like I love FK Twigs so much. She is amazing. Love her. So talented. They're so ignorant. True. Okay. Fan looking good. Now I need to get the grey bits in. I'm basically rendering it with the gel pen. Formerly known as Twigs. Yes, that's what the FK is. For okay, now I need the pink. Now I need to add the purple. The purple in this, because color theory and bullshit I can't explain. The purple here looks kind of like gray and like a shadow. I'm gonna block this out. I want to make it look like kind of industrial. I'm blocking out like that. Yes. Yes, this is exactly the effect I wanted. Like that. Yes. I want to make it look like a cutout. How much time does the coloring take? Oh my god, it takes the longest time out of the entire drawing. I think if the whole drawing takes like, let's say 15 hours, the coloring takes like 6 hours. Cut this out, put this back. Boom. And then to finish it up, I am going to add some dark purple edges. Like that and that. Oops, too much. To make it pop out. Yes, like that. That. Yes. There we go. That's the little fan. Oh wait, I actually don't like the little dot there. I'm gonna smooth that over the gray bit. And some extra roughening of the edges of the lines for funsies and details. Yes! There we go. Nailed it. What do you think should be the age gap for? What do you think should be the line of for age gaps in relationships? For me, above 1 year is kind of bad. Okay. Don't take this out of context, whoever is watching this. I think it depends on the ages. For example, if a 30-year-old is dating a 31-year-old, is dating a 32-year-old, sure. If a 16-year-old is dating an 18-year-old, that's very weird. I think it depends on the ages. General rule, anything more than 2 years is weird, very weird. No, and 2 years and above. 2 years and above for like a year and above is, I go by a year and above, definitely. For most ages, yeah. Year and above is weird. I also want to ask the Twix question. What Twix question I missed? I missed the Twix question. Oh, boo. Oh my god, I'm zoning out bad. Fuck. I need to get a coffee actually. It's like nearly the most recent one. Going to have dinner. See y'all. Bye. Oh my god, time zones are crazy. As long as everyone turn it down and find age gap. Yeah. Do I want to? Oh, I kind of want to make the. I want to make this have like some blood going out of it. I think that would be kind of sick. Like, or like an AI leak. Oh my god, if I make it piss yellow, it would be kind of funny. But nah, I like it like this. So, okay, for new viewers, I'm sending things from new viewers. This is the art piece so far. This is the art piece so far. There's a lot of progress to be done, but I'm not planning to finish it on stream today. Obviously. Cause that will take forever. Fuck. If I'm planning to finish this on stream today, That would take a long time. Like at least 3 more hours. Okay, rug. This one's easy. This one is literally this one, I'm gonna be honest. The rug in the middle here between the table and this is just to break up the colors. It's not going to be anything too complicated. It's just going to be a rug. Regular rug. And wrong pen. Whatever. Literally anything sounds better than Somber's entire discography. Somber's whole discography. I just listened to fucking Back to Friends, and I'll be honest, Back to Friends is not that bad. It's not that bad. I think the lyrics are kind of annoying. I mean, Somber is even more annoying, but it's okay, I guess. Sure, passable. But like, Somber is so fucking annoying, and like his marketing campaign is so terrible. Back to Friends is overplayed. I agree. I don't even. But the funny thing about Back to Friends though is I don't even hear it in the radio for me. I hear it more in like TikTok videos. I think Somber's popularity is very overinflated. How can we go back to being friends when we just shared a bed? Somber also can't fucking sing. That's the one. That's another thing I don't like about him. Someone left after that beautiful Somber impression. Boo, you fake fan. Kidding. Okay, rug. Where'd my eraser go? There. Gwen Stefani level of fit her old stuff. Actually, you know what's really funny? Gwen Stefani's like Christian art. Yeah, that was funny. Okay. I don't have any cool design idea for the rug, I'll be honest. I'm just planning on making it look really basic. Oh, this line is really straight despite the lack of a ruler. And this one's not. It's fine. There you go. Just a really simple. Oh, I didn't even show the rug. That's embarrassing. I'm just currently putting a rug. I'm just currently putting a rug and working on a rug for this to break up the colors. Very simple. I just use the bright line light for that. Fuck, I need the. Okay, what else do I want to talk about? I talked about JPEG Mafia. I talked a lot about music. I talked about like art. Last story. My recent life is not interesting enough to talk about. It's just been a bunch of assignments. I don't want to rant about assignments and live stream at 1:50. Hey Gabs, I like Come to Life, Bittersweet Poetry, Never See Me Again. Can you suggest some songs I might like if you can match my music taste? Okay, all Kanye songs. Come to Life, Never See Me Again. So you like the sadder stuff, you like the slower stuff. Trying to think. This might be a stretch. But you like some cloud rap. You might like some like really like melancholic cloud rap. So I'm trying to think what would fit. Never See Me Again. Oh my god, if Alternative Outro by Lucky didn't blow, I would have recommended that. Trying to think of something actually. Because I'm trying to think of something outside of Kanye lane that would fit. Like Never See Me Again. Oh my god, it got so fucking quiet. I got so fucking quiet. That's embarrassing. He's like, any songs you might like based on it? Never See Me Again. Yay, thank you for the thing. You know what? You might like Remind by Cities Aviv. I know, scary name now, but it has like if I'm kind of focusing most on Never See Me Again for that type of song. Have I ever found some CDs in Carousel again? I do not normally use Carousel. I use Shopee. And as for Shopee, they scam me as in just price me a lot, so I won't recommend. What are those song artists? You don't know Lucky? No, actually, wait. No, wait. Whoops. Fuck. Why does my brown look? Why does my red look like brown? The fuck. This is not even color theory. This is just weird. Okay, no, it looks like red now. Okay, good. Have you ever typed an essay? City of have a lot of fire. True. Very, very, very true. Have I ever typed an essay with one hand? Fuck no. Oh my god. I would never do that. Please. Please, no. I've never typed an essay with one hand. If I break my hand or anything like that, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Speaking of essays, like I know like my next video is going to be like a discussion with a YouTuber on something. Mostly because I was really busy, couldn't edit a full video, but it is still a pretty fun video. After this, my next essay is going to be on concept albums. It's going to be on concept albums and like what constitutes a good concept album in general. I mean, like the video idea has been done in a way, but I want to kind of like break down the process of like content albums. Who is the YouTuber? It's a surprise. I actually like some. I bought the Flame Monster CD of Leia. Oh, that's awesome. Who is the I actually really like Firefly, Sunflower. I actually really like Firefly, Sunrise, Onyx Shine, Camp. But by the way, you said it was mid. Then because the internet, I liked every fucking song. So can you guess now? Okay, if you like because the internet, here's the thing. I think stuff like Camp, unfortunately, I have to say, I think Camp was reheating Kanye Nachos, but ouch. Having to genuinely say a rapper is ripping off Kanye is such a tired thing to say most of the time, but that unfortunately does fit there. But with Because the Internet, I think if you like stuff like Because the Internet, you would definitely like a JPEG Mafia offline, because I view JPEG Mafia's offline as like a modern take on that album, which is my hot take. But I think if you like Because the Internet because of the genres fusion of like electronic and stuff like that, that's why I say like LP. If you like Because the Internet because of its general vibe, I would say listen to Pixel Bath by Gene Dawson, the whole album. I'm not recommending the full song because I think it's best listened as an album. Both of these. I was eating once and I had a paper due on midnight, but I was hungry, so I typed the whole thing with one hand. The what? The full album. I'm a big albums guy, honestly. So most of the time when people ask for Rex, I will recommend a full album. But if you want a full song like offline that I think gives me the most like Because the Internet vibes, I would say something like Tired, Nervous and Broke from JPEG Mafia's Offline. I mean, even the title references the internet. Damn, damn, damn. Love that song. And JPEG Mafia said like he was really inspired by Childish Gambino's Because the Internet. So that's why I'm also recommending that. I listened to the full album. Wait, you listened offline already, man? Okay, then you should listen to Pixel Bath, the full album. Full album by Gene Dawson. Really good mix of indie pop, electronic, and electronic with some elements of industrial hip hop. Um, it So you should definitely listen to Pixel Bath if you haven't already. Have I listened to Faye Wong before? Yes. Dead ass fell asleep a bit, bro. Oh my god, no! Boo! Is my stream boring? That's unfortunate. Kidding. I'm feeling like I'm falling asleep, I'll be honest. My bad, lol. Like, not in a bad way also, it's just like, my god, I've had a pretty busy week this week. This week has been pretty busy. Okay, I'm gonna make a new color with this. Oh my god, my thing is covering it. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna stream this until like 3 a.m. It is 2 now. You should put some Subway Surfers gameplay in the corner. I was actually genuinely thinking of doing that. To boost engagement. Not boost engagement, but who took that bait? Like, oh yeah, bot sixes, I forget. To boost engagement or like a post ironic gag. But I chose not to. Oh my god. Can you repeat all recommendations you suggested? Sorry, I couldn't hear them well. Offline by JPEG Mafia and Pixel Bath by Gene Dawson. I lean towards recommending Pixel Bath, even though that isn't really hip hop. Because that album is fucking awesome. And it's a really good blend of genres, like a lot of different genres. Beside the Cocktail Twins album covers, I love the To Love album. Okay, currently I have blue, and then I'm gonna put, it's gonna be blue and Pixel by Gene Dawson. That's not how you spell Dawson. Yeah, and any clipping album. Yes, I fucking love clipping. Oh my god, thank you, Mohammed, for putting the recommendation names in chat. Thank you so much. That actually means thank you so much. Kind of gives me like Vespertine or Way of Light vibes. Oh, I fucking love Vespertine's cover. That's also one of my favorite album covers. My favorite clipping album is Visions of Bodies Being Burned. It's actually being mentioned in the next video. Like, musically, that's my favorite. Like, they have more convoluted concepts for sure, but Visions of Bodies Being Burned is like where I feel like they really locked in. But I like the new album too. Even though it was kind of overhated by a lot, it was hated by a few people because it was less intense. I love Bjork Saunders. Oh yeah, you guys get to watch fun little hashing. Not really hatching. I'm just like slashing lines. Yeah. Why is Sen hearing them? Is so what song specifically in the list? Vision is just back to back bangers. Your new album is so fire. So true. Oh my god, so true. I reviewed the new album. That Channel Sky. Love that. Will I ascend to any of these songs? Oh, okay. Will you ascend to hearing any of these songs? I think Dummy by Gene Dawson has a really dreamy, poppy, really dreamy sound. Dreamy feel to it. Definitely, if you want to ascend to a song, hear that. Or Pyrotechnics, but that's a closer and I don't want to spoil. What's your dream artist collab tape? Originally it was okay. Dream artist collab tape. Ooh, hard word. Stop thinking. Collab tape. Because if it was collab for the longest time on Charlie XCX and JPEG Mafia, it's collab. Now, not really as much. But collab tape. Let me think. That's hard. JPEG Mafia and Earl Sweatshirt and Mike for you. JPEG Mafia and Earl Sweatshirt might be hard for you, but Mike sure. Unrelated. I just said unfortunately, but on unrelated new half of Daft Punk dropping an album soon. Oh my god, how did I not hear this? Yo, I'm gonna listen. No, I saw I'm not coughing anymore. Oh wait. Oh, that's hold. Oh, I thought of one. I thought of one that would be really fucking cool. JPEG Mafia and James Blake. Hear me out. Okay? Because James Blake on production and singing. JPEG Mafia obviously on rapping and stuff like that. Because I think it would be super cool to hear JPEG Mafia go in like a slower, more introspective direction. I think that would be really cool. I fucking love James Blake too. His voice is incredible. I also love his production too. Like how he works with artists, how he works with a lot of rap artists and stuff like that. No, actually. So yeah. Oh my god, I dropped my pen. Do you get like the Daniel Caesar hype? Because I kind of don't. Okay. On one hand, I get it. In a way. I mean, I get it not literally. I mean, like, nice voice. Nice voice. Pretty good music, sure. As in, like, hype, not really. Like, it's pretty good. Daniel Caesar was coming to my country, and my friends really wanted to come. I felt like an outsider, being like, okay, I'm not really interested, but good for y'all. Oh yeah, this is definitely doing a very good job of breaking up the colors. Daniel Caesar friends would exist if Frank Ocean drops pop music. Oh my gosh. I don't think Frank Ocean is dropping anything. I don't think this is an unpopular take anymore. But like, I think Frank Ocean is too scared to drop and disappoint people, so he's just never gonna drop. Frank ain't dropping, exactly. I gave up at this point. Me too. Oh, I have quite a few good memories with Frank Ocean actually. The other day when my friends came over to sleep over at my house, we were playing Chanel Orange all together and it was so fucking good. Such a good album to play. Such a good album. And such a good album to play with your friends, actually. When just like wanting to relax and shit. Blonde is too sad. I miss listening to Blonde for the first time. I'll be honest, Blonde took a while to grow on me. I thought it was boring and snoozing. And no, I do not have the experience of I do not have the experience of like I had a breaker and then I listened to Blonde and I got it. No, that's not it at all. It just kinda hit me at a different point of life. I'll cry listening to Nikes for some reason. Because that song is fucking awesome and it's really sad. It's a sad song. Also, speaking of Frank Ocean, oh my god, my fucking cousins. They played White Ferrari when we were trying to relax and talk, and she played White Ferrari doing her fucking homework and I was trying to help her. It was like Chinese homework and I was trying to help her. And then she's out here playing fucking White Ferrari loudly. And I'm trying not to cry hearing that song because I'm trying to help her with the homework. Oh my god. That cousin. I love her otherwise though. I cried listening to the place where he inserted me. Oh my god, hello! Thank you so much for being a member. You're my first ever member. You are going to get the super special, exclusive member shout out in the next video that's coming out very soon. Thank you so much. And also, Black Country New Road mentioned. I am currently the first type of person that works on 5 different projects at one time. I have a review for it. I have a review for the first time. Not answer about that for the first time. Coming up maybe soon. I don't know. It depends on my mood. I cried the right Ferrari valid. Is she secretly depressed perchance? I have no idea. She seems to be doing better mentally than me. She seems to be doing incredibly mentally. But I don't know. Hopefully not. You won't get Frank Ocean until you have a white Ferrari. You know you need to do it when mentally ill when you listen to Frank Ocean to start your day. Oh my god, there was a point of time where I didn't listen to Frank Ocean to start my day, but I used to listen to fucking devastating shit to start my day. I was like here listening to Have a Nice Life to start my day. It was bullshit. It was just making myself feel worse, honestly. For fun and giggles. I need to get coffee soon, by the way. I don't nowadays. I have coffees to finish my stream. I have coffee so I can stream longer because I like streaming for long periods of time, and I don't like just nodding off randomly and slowly losing it until I finally eventually stop stream. What am I saying, bro? Alright, that's why I need the coffee. I listened to "I Know the End" by Phoebe Bridgers at the start of it. Bro, are you okay? Genuinely, that song is fucking sad. It's the best song on it's the best song on Punisher, by the way. It's fucking awesome. I am not super big on Punisher. I mean, like the album, it has some really good songs. Overall, I think it's just not my type of music. Frank, speaking of sad shit, thoughts on the Caretaker. He's cool. He's cool. Some great ambient music. Listen to Audrey. Frank Ocean is like he makes me feel like I miss out memories and stuff so bad that I never had. Tell me what you think too. Okay, I can't really say he makes me miss memories I never had because with his saddest shit like his saddest shit like Blonde, I always think of specific things related to like old friendships or like old memories and stuff like that. Like I would say I think Frank Ocean really grounds me and makes me think about my life. Or makes me think about past memories. Like I definitely very concrete past memories. I listened to that entire art pop album by Lady Gaga to start the day. I don't know for some reason. My mom used to blast Lady Gaga instead of nursery rhymes. Honestly, when I was instead of nursery rhymes, oh my god, awesome! She's already putting you on great music. That's fucking awesome. Oh, cool. Hi, I'm 10 years old and it's my birthday. Yo, if you're actually serious about being 10 years old, don't say that on the internet. Trust me. Trust me. Stay safe. But happy birthday. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Ivan Miller. Happy birthday. Yes, released for the first time review. I had a peek. Is good. I had a peek. Is good, chat. I need to review. I really want to review that. I really want to finish my review of that. Oh my god, my review is fucking 1.4k words, and I'm like, 40% done with it. 40 fucking percent done with for the first time review, and it's 1,400 words. You can't make up this shit. I really want to make it. I almost want to make it into a video, but then the review gets kind of personal. So I'm kind of like, do I want to be this personal on my YouTube channel? I'm finding personal AOT because like less people see that, but I don't know. I mean, I heard pyramids for the first time, and I was like, I understand it now. Oh my god, that was me too. Wait a fucking minute. I had a peek. It's good chat. Oh my god, wait. Wait a minute. I know you. Oh my god, wait, stop. Wait, that's so funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for some context. This dude, I actually know this dude. I actually know this dude through a mutual friend through an Instagram page. This is super funny. I didn't recognize him at first. Yes, I did actually give him like no mayhem like Lady Gaga. This is you sure you're straight. Boo. But yeah, I noticed dude. He did get a secret little like peek into the Black Country New Road review. Y'all don't know what sadness is in music until you listen to every at any time. Oh my god, yeah, that album is fucking depressing. I remember I listened to it in 2021 and it really like fucked me up for a bit. Actually. Like in an existential way. Just in an existential way. It's been like 6 hours. Oh no, wait. Is it oh yeah, I need to stop swearing. Oh yeah, I have a 10-year on my chat. Wait, I need to lock it. I need to lock it. Freaking. It's the Dementia album, yeah. My god, 2021. I had an Olivia Rodrigo phase. Okay, Olivia Rodrigo is not that terrible. Um, in 2021, I had like a weird hate thing against her. Like I remember I was listening to Sour in online classes because I was really pissed off that like driver's license was super overplayed, and I hated the whole thing. I think I straight up said there were no good songs. Bad idea, right? Here's my pop and punk hearts. That's awesome. I think it's the appeal of modern of like newer or of Olivia Rodrigo is that in a way she is very much like a bridge between fans of pop and rock music. I super brutal on you know. Oh yeah, that was my favorite of that album. Like I didn't think any of the songs were good, but like that's my favorite of all of them. I think Olivia Rodrigo has kind of grown on me since. I don't think she has zero good songs. That's ridiculous. But she's still not that great. I love Carly Rae Jepsen, and I make no apologies. You should. She's cool. I like her. I also like her. Carly Rae Jepsen. I could make a Fantano joke, but I don't like him, so. Emotional. Mm. I'm eating eggs off camera, man. This is so funny. Gonna get a Japan release video of that. That's sick. Also, guys, would you guys mind if I stop drawing? My brain is starting to shut down a little bit. I can definitely stream still, But I feel like I'm starting to get fatigued a little bit with the drawing thing. I've been here for fucking hours sitting down on my chair drawing. Most of the time I draw for like 2 hours straight max, honestly. Okay. Oh my god, I actually. Okay. Yap stream coming. This is the Yap pivot. Yo, what the? No, you don't start drawing. You can't say it on Instagram. Hello, I'm back. I cut myself bangs yesterday after the new JPEG music video fucking sucked. Actual backstory behind them, by the way. Oh my god, they're so jagged. Why do you think Fantano actually gives video scores and fans actually dig it so much by the artist? I'm sorry. Maybe it's the wording, but I don't get what you're trying to say. What do you mean? Like, despite the fans liking it, Fantano gives low scores? I think Fantano used to be a lot more critical. I think Fantano is just kind of a harsh guy. I keep Obi straight by them, anyway. I keep everything behind the CDs. I even keep like the little stickers they have. Like, there's like my laptop actually is covered with a few stickers. Like I got for the first time on CD and I had a sticker from that. This is my favorite album. This is my favorite album at the moment, by the way. I think people who I've talked to about music can kind of tell. Fantano will make three good review vids and then follow it up with one where he rambles about their morals for 80% of the video. This is how I feel too. Okay, here's the thing. People always misinterpret people saying like Fantano moral postures too much as like a right-wing talking boy. But sometimes he will ramble on about morals when it really doesn't fucking matter. Like for example, Slater. With Slater. He was like, oh, she comes across as insufferable in some of her songs here. I mean, I found this out with clips, okay? I didn't even. Okay? It's called Worst Girl in America. Dude, that's the point. It's really stupid. When I think of him bringing rap a strong 10, I don't think it was worthy. I can kind of understand he was probably trying to. He probably was like, the album's going to definitely be a cultural thing. And I like Charlie XCX. I feel like he inflated his score a little bit, to be honest. I would personally a decent 8. But I'm not him, so. Do you guys listen all genres or stick to one genre? The other people in chat can answer this, but I'll say it. I listen to a lot of genres. I won't say I do not listen to everything for sure. But I like electronic, I like oh my god, the thing. I listen to a lot of different genres. I really try to be open to everything. I wouldn't say I mean like sometimes people I feel like sometimes people flatten my music taste, unfortunately. Like for example, people have this misinterpretation of me that I don't like rock music because I mostly don't talk about rock music here. But like I do like rock music. It's just like I'm very specific about it. Like I really like post punk. I really like post punk. What am I eating? I'm eating. Don't sleep. I'm eating Chinese eggs. These were from dinner and I kept them because I kept them just in case I got hungry. It's like 2 a.m. I got hungry. But like
I like post-punk, and I like gothic rock. I'm very specific. People assume I don't like rock because I don't like fucking classic rock. This is not the case, guys. Slater's new album is sick. Truth. Chinese eggs is in century eggs. No, this is the fried radish egg. Okay, I fucking ran out. Yes, I can tell you love for the first time because when I mentioned my new band, I believe I opened Pandora's box in a good way. I've honestly just been looking for anyone that can listen to me about for the first time. I'm gonna be so honest. Because the Black Country New Road fans I know, most of them, they just like ants. So when I'm like, guys, I like for the first time. Silence. Also, I'm gonna be honest. I'm coming from someone that's half Chinese. I don't like century eggs at all. I really do not like them. You don't deserve the silence. Thank you. But the catch mode said to enjoy the silence. Why the fuck do they have Gracie Abrams there? And why the fuck did I say this way? Yeah, truth be told, a lot of the popular stuff is literally just like a lot of the most mainstream stuff they can get. What's my favorite Indian Chinese food? Oh my god. Two peak cuisines. I kind of won genetic lottery when I got mixed with those two those two ethnicities, those two races. Just because it gives me access to some fucking awesome food. It's really hard. Chinese food. Oh my god. I eat Chinese food fucking every day. How could I pick one? Okay, I'll start with Indian food. Indian food, mutton biryani, fucking awesome. Mutton biryani, fucking awesome. Biryani in general, vindaloo, also fucking awesome. Chinese food. Okay. Oh my god, I can't think of one. I eat Chinese food fucking every day. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to narrow this down by a lot. Okay, I'll name some favorites. Xiao Long Bao. What else? Oh my god. Fuck. There's so much shit I could say. Oh my god, wait. I'll revisit that question later. I'm getting a lot of questions suddenly. Fake Chinese food and draw, you suck. It's because I eat every day. Boo. What is that? AI billboard. What the fuck? Oh, that's terrible. Bak Kut Teh is freak Chinese food. Yeah, but that's such a basic answer. To be honest. Real talk on the genre question. I like learning about your takes because I grew up with rock and only got into electronic fairly recently, so you're like my opposite in a way. This is a really interesting take because both of my dad is a huge electronic head, and it's really basically influenced my taste. Like my dad grew up
like playing a bunch of techno music for me, a bunch of house music for me. And he likes artists like Massive Attack, Depeche Mode, New Order, Janet Jackson. Um, and who else did he like a lot? Janet Jackson, Destiny's Child. Though this one's more R&B versus electronic. I mean Janet Jackson too, but like electronic elements. You get me. A lot of like I grew up listening to a lot of that type of music, so I was always naturally inclined into electronic stuff. And then after that, my mom was really into deep house. My mom is also really into like 80s rock. I didn't really pick up the 80s rock because I'd already taken so much shit from my dad's electronic taste. And okay, my mom really likes Linkin Park. You act like Brianna isn't also a generic pick, but it's a good pick. Vindaloo is not a generic pick though. Come on. I feel like most cultures think their own food is mid. No, I fucking love Chinese food. Come on, I ate Chinese clam noodles the other day. I literally just ate Chinese porridge, like for dinner. I ate yam rice for lunch. Oh my god, I ate nothing but Chinese food today. I'm just realizing. Said most. Whoops. Sorry, it's really fucking late. No, but it's true. My mom likes Coldplay. Okay, that was kind of funny. My mom likes Coldplay a lot, but like completely grew off now after BTS collab. My mom likes Linkin Park a lot. My mom likes what else does she like? Fuck, she likes The Prodigy. Yeah. Indian food is peak so true. Whoever's singing Bhagavad from Clan is name. Whoever is a Singapore. We're getting Malaysian beef right now. That's so funny. Okay, guys. I'm going to take a break for now. Oh my god, I need a coffee ASAP. No, Rocky. Yo, I'm back. I have a coffee now. What's good, guys? Yo, ask me whatever question. Oh, I see this. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I didn't see your question earlier. Am I half Indian? Yes. Does your family speak any Indian language? If so, what is it? Oh yeah, okay, that's nothing important for my friend. Okay, sorry, friend. I'll respond to her later. My family speaks Hindi. Mostly my grandparents. Yeah. My Chinese side of the family speak Cantonese. Yo, what the hell? I spaced out. Well, this coffee needs to hit faster. Okay, so what am I saying? I low-key want something from Carousel right now. Resist the urge. Unless it's really important, to be honest. I don't really buy stuff very often. That's just me though. That's just me. You don't have to go by my advice. But like most of the time when I just buy stuff when it's really necessary. Which is part of the reason why I'm stuck with filming on my phone with shit mic quality. But so maybe don't listen to me. Actually. Excuse me. Do I like any Wong Kar-wai movies? Oh my god, I'm so uncultured. I've never watched a single one. But it's okay. Favorite brain rot meme. Okay. Cookification. Like very easily cookification. So fucking funny. Wait, is it 10 years old in chat? I can't say fucking. So freaking funny. Oh my gosh. If you think about it, right, imagine like Charlie Kirk dying. Everyone's like trying to turn him into a martyr on the right. Only for him to basically be turned into a meme through like people putting Charlie Kirk on people's faces and saying stuff like "Low Kirk genuinely" and stuff like that. It's like that's so fucking fun. That's so freaking funny. It's awesome. Speaking of awesome, these bangs, despite the fact I literally cut them so impulsively, these are actually pretty cool bangs. I like having bangs a lot because I think I have a big forehead, and also yeah, most surprising artist I like. The reason I cite that is not because it was a bad question. It's a very good question. Okay. To be honest, I think actually the answer for this is Yeet. I think even without the extent that I like Yeet, which is like really big extent, I have 4.6 thousand plays on him on Last FM. Formerly one of my favorite artists. Love Yeet. That guy for sure. He used to be my top 5. So like back when I used to talk to people about my music taste, I would always omit him because everyone was like, Yeet, the guy that had a lot of TikTok sounds. I'm like, you don't see the vision. You don't see the vision. You like Baby No Money a lot. Okay, that's actually okay, that beats me easily. Oh my god. I personally am not a fan of him. I think there's a lot. Oh my god, I think there's a lot better hip house artists. Personally. But I don't have like this super knee-jerk hate towards him that a lot of people seem to. Yeah. Oh my god, it's so fucking cold. It's 20 Celsius. Why does it feel like 16? Am I cooked if I say I like one of Tate McRae's albums? No, I think the music's pretty decent. Simple beats, catchy lyrics. Oh my god, my bangs. Okay, wait. Let me see what effects there are. Oh my god, there are effects. There are effects when you stream live. Oh my god, I'm gonna play around with some of them. Yo, I didn't do shit. Give me a second, guys. Oh my god. Holy. That's how it worked? I probably a fucking big hit of it and just fucking around and now it's not, and now it's okay. Oh my god, it's so bad. Extra eyes. Yes, put that on. Too slimy. Now I said this in an earlier stream of mine, but like really fuck too slimy. Like bad, like good beats, but he's racist and he can't rap. What concert have you been to recently? Fucking I'll be honest, like a show. I've been to a few underground shows, but like a concert. The last one was Incubus, and that was 2 years ago. Favorite Bjork album. I only listen to Vespertine, I'll be honest. Boo me. You guys can boo me. Okay, for only listening to Vespertine, even though she is right up my alley. I am working on it. So I guess Vespertine, it was a cool album. Ooh, what the hell? Okay, stop with the effects. Wait, what the fuck? How do I turn the effects off? Okay, there we go. That's better. Boo me indeed, yes. What's the normiest music TikTok answers I listen to? I feel like Yeet also answers this question. I really do. He does okay. Since my video on him, SD Kid has grown on me, I guess him. But I feel like him and Yeet are like equally as like normie TikTok. That's what had me flowing. Yeah, it's a fucking awesome album. I like Post Malone albums. That's awesome because that was what I was planning to listen to because I like the cover. Brand, this is so random, but I was so sad when I was kind of I was very disappointed when I found out she wasn't Asian. Because like for the longest time I thought she was Chinese, and I thought it was like, oh, it's so cool that a Chinese woman managed to become so successful on radio music. Like wow. It turns out she's not Chinese. I was actually pretty shocked about that, and I was like, oh, okay, sure, man, sure. It's not like you actually. I'm just kidding around. Post era Bjork looks Japanese. I wasn't talking about post. I mean just generally. I mean like homogenic. I mean like homogenic era is what I was. That's what made me think. I mean like okay. Yeah, I see that. That should have been a giveaway for me. That should have been a giveaway for me that she was Asian. The fact that her face had fucking changed and everything. Actually, yeah. For the longest time, I think even my uncle thought she was like Japanese. Drake new album thought it dropped. That's exactly my thought. No, it did not drop. I have no thoughts on it. I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I've seen of Iceman is unironically that fucking I am Iceman bullshit. This is the only thing. Yes, Kalani did drop. I'm gonna listen to her soon. Oh my god, I kind of am now in the mood to play a game on stream. I'm gonna be honest. I wanna play, but I'm gonna play something really easy. I'm gonna end the stream because this is like, I'm gonna end the stream and hopefully you guys can come back to the next one. Bye guys, see you in like what about album listening party in Twitch? Sure, but then I had to stay out with Twitch. I haven't gone around to that yet. Bye guys, see you later ish. I mean like in 5 minutes, but like